What's up, everybody? It's your boy X. I'm back. Had to run to the store real quick, but want to do a quick reaction to this video. I don't want to say a quick reaction to this motherfucking video, 37 minutes, but as I'm doing my thing right here, I am going to react to this. And I'm actually start doing this thing, true crime reactions, while I'm playing the game, and then I'm gonna post them later. Might start another channel. But the gaming live channel is going up right now. LLD Gaming on YouTube and Twitch going up. Just hit 200 subs on YouTube. Just hit, let me see, 1,046 on goddamn Twitch. Let me refresh. Let's see. 1,048 followers on Twitch. Going up. Got 1,000 followers. Going crazy. Let's go. On YouTube, let's see. Let's see. We have 205 subs on YouTube now. This is gameplay from earlier. I cranked this motherfucker. Oh, I smoked. That's my fault. I was late. I got to work on my time, and I just downloaded it yesterday, so I'm working on my time and everything like that. But go ahead and follow, subscribe over on Twitch, LLD Gaming 1. Over on YouTube, LLD Gaming. I was on TikTok. They banned my shit, so I can't go live on there anymore. But I might make a new page and go live on there because my homies is over there. So I got to tell them to go hop on Twitch and YouTube so we can, you know, keep everything rolling. But I'm gonna try to get back on TikTok. Just gonna take probably a little bit. But YouTube and Twitch going up right now, so I'm at 200 subscribers and over 1,000 followers on Twitch. So it's going up. Help me get to partner with this, and then yeah. Without any further ado, let's get it cracking. Let's see what they talking about.
I think I'm here eating. I'm pregnant as hell, and then you come grabbing me and shit. That's what I was trying to tell you. I just got done eating.
Damn, let me get a body slam.
All the way out here to get some food.
On September 8th, 2024, officers with the Davenport Police Department responded to a call from someone in Illinois claiming that they were tracking their stolen car to a Hooters parking lot in Davenport, Iowa. The officers have to review the footage before accusing any of the people in the restaurant.
Is there a manager I can talk to?
You guys are never a good sign.
That's not always true. Maybe not a good sign when you're around, but...
What? Check my record.
What?
Check my record.
It can't be for me. As long as I'm not driving my
You're the manager? I'm requesting access for your guys' camera to see if that somebody came out of that vehicle over there.
Which vehicle?
The Silver Equinox. It's reported as stolen. Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Can I ask what's going on?
That's a stolen car.
You stole a car?
No, somebody stole a car. But I'm trying to see who it is.
Oh,
I'm
that
trying to-
car is
yeah.
stolen?
Hmm?
Oh! Is there anybody in it?
Nope. Manager in here is calling for regional manager to look at cameras.
How is she allowed?
So?
What the fuck? How is she allowed? I mean, yes, it's Hooters. Don't get me wrong, right? Don't get me wrong, right? What the fuck is this? Can y'all see my mouse? What is this? Like, But then if one of the guys in there was to just be talking shit, hitting on her and shit, then
You don't think so?
I don't know if it.
Yeah, it's not here when I pulled up, if that makes a difference. So it has to be somebody in here.
The owner of the vehicle said it was here. You have it like GPS tracking or whatever?
I need to do that with my car.
Yeah, you do.
I wish somebody would try to steal my car.
I swear I got it.
So cute.
So cute.
y'all got all this staff at work. All these people in this bitch. Y'all, it's only these few people at this table right here. It's one person at the bar. And these people
I
sit
wish
right
somebody
here at
would
the
try
table.
to steal my
Y'all
car.
got like 13 employees in this bitch.
I swear I got it.
So cute.
So cute.
They're not here for us, so we're good.
Not yet. I will be once if you don't take that 49ers hat off.
Like, parking there is crazy. Isn't there cameras on the main?
There's a stolen vehicle in your guys' parking lot. We're just trying to see if you guys have any cameras that we'll see out there.
Stolen vehicle. Oh, I think I wasn't mine this time.
Parking in the broad daylight.
And they reverse parked it too.
Good.
That camera doesn't even point over there. It only points to this
To the
door.
front entrance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you guys get face off at all? Like when they got
Oh yeah.
Nobody saw it.
Little bro on the game.
That one said she saw it. She didn't even notice it before it came here, so. Or she got to work.
All right. Anybody get over that part?
If it doesn't point over there, then it's fine.
Do you ever go downtown, Moline?
No, I do not.
You look familiar.
Not from over there.
Oh, I gotta do my job.
Okay.
I gotta do my job. You should have been doing your fucking job in the first place. Now it's, oh, I gotta do my job. What are we talking about? Who is she outside talking to? Again, if I'm the district manager, right, and this video came out, right, I'm questioning the manager. This is what? 6:30 at night. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus the stolen car, right? I'm assuming this white. I'm assuming this white Chevy right here is a pickup order, maybe. I don't understand any other reason why they would be outside. Join up with bro real quick. Let me finish. But if I'm, like I was saying, if I'm the district manager, right, and this video come out, and I'll go back and I'm watching this, it ain't enough people at this bitch to have that many. And don't get me wrong, they probably making minimum wage, whatever the tipped minimum wage is in Iowa, right, which probably ain't shit. But it's still a lot of them there.
I don't.
Okay, but
We're I hate going in there every goddamn time. Well, I'm gonna finish my 80 here.
I've never seen somebody so red.
I'm not red at all.
They is on his ass. I ain't never seen anybody any redder before. His ass is at Hooters. Y'all talking about... So y'all saying that this man is beside himself because he at Hooters? These officers got to quit with this shit, y'all.
Downtown Moline, I go, no. You look familiar. No, I don't.
To go downtown.
The officer turns the microphone on his body cam off as they are talking. You can see one of the officers see something suspicious, and all the officers on scene start running with him. There is a brief period without audio, but the officers state that they saw the individuals on video exiting the car. They are working to determine who should be arrested. The suspect in question is the last to be taken into custody, as the officers were initially unsure of her direct involvement.
Y'all ain't have no key on me, bro.
Okay.
They already watched the video.
What you mean I already watched the
They
video?
watched the video. We came in, you went from the car. So
Have a seat, please.
That's why we're here. Go have a seat.
They don't have to do with me.
Have a seat.
What
Well,
am
now you're under arrest.
What am I
Anyways.
having a seat for, though? Y'all...
Because you're under arrest. Either have a seat or I'm going to put you in the car.
Hey, go sit down.
Why has you being so mean? Like,
Because you're not listening to directions.
I'm just telling you I didn't do anything.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
But you made matters worse by tensing up on me.
I didn't tense up on you. I just asked you what was going
Okay.
on. I didn't know what was going
Have
on.
a seat in there, please. Have a seat.
And then you go through my stuff. You didn't even ask me to go through my
We're
stuff.
looking for an ID.
You cannot go through no female stuff.
We're looking for an ID. Please
You cannot
have
go
a
through
seat.
no female no person.
Have a seat.
Normal Illinois.
Have a seat.
What did that have to do with anything?
Slide your feet in the car.
Gee.
That's a long ways from here, so that's ironic. Hey, so you're under arrest. Go ahead and slide your feet in, okay?
Okay, can I get my stuff? Y'all just hold
We
my...
have it.
Okay, I want to hold my own stuff.
No, you're not allowed to hold it.
What you mean I'm not allowed to hold my stuff?
Your stuff's
I'm
going
gonna
to stay with you, but have a seat. Bring your feet in. We're going to close the door, okay? You're under arrest.
What am I under arrest for?
For interference with official acts.
And it may be in more with the
You said what?
Interference with official acts. That means you were not listening to a lawful order that I was giving to you.
What you mean? I don't know. You read my rights and nothing. You just came up with
I don't
start
have to
grabbing
read
me.
your
You
rights.
grab all of us,
Hey,
put us on the
you gotta close the door,
ground.
slide your feet in, and we'll let you know what's going on from here, okay?
What you mean? What's going on, G?
Hey. This is the last time we're going to ask you.
Can I talk to somebody else? You being so mean to me. Everybody telling me nothing. Can I please talk? I'd rather
We're
talk to
telling you
you.
straight up.
Come in.
Okay, can I talk to you? I'll come on that side and talk to him.
No.
Sit
Sit
down.
down.
Sit
And
down,
he'll
bring
come
your
over
feet in.
here.
We're gonna close the door, and I'll talk to you through the door or the window.
Through the door, the window. I want to talk to. No, I want to talk to. I want to know what's going on exactly.
He's going to talk to you. Just sit down.
Sit down, close the door, and then I'll talk to you.
I'm not on no bullshit or nothing.
You have to sit all the way in.
And I'm sorry to make you feel like I'm on. I want to understand what the fuck is going on.
Slide your
I don't
feet
know.
Put
all
your
the
feet
way
in. We gotta
please.
close the door. Last time. We're all
Thank
adults here.
you.
Last time.
Awesome.
Okay, can you tell
She's
me what's going on?
Yes. I'm going to roll the window down.
What you got to write? Why you can't just tell me what's going on right
Because
now?
I'm not going to do that. 'Cause it was already tough to get you inside the... Oh, we didn't see it yet.
They just said, hey, they're going out the back.
They started walking out the back. And it seemed a little off because as soon as I went in there, I noticed them that they were sitting in the corner of the restaurant.
Yeah.
And I didn't think anything of it at the time, but they got up as soon as they saw me and started walking
I almost
around.
said, like, hey, maybe we should put someone out here. And I thought, what are the odds someone's going to be in there eating? I mean, we'd have been out here a while, too.
Yeah.
Unless they just didn't see.
Well, it was weird because they got up, I think she walked towards the bathroom, and then...
Gotcha. Well, she's from Normal, so I mean, ironic that everybody's from the...
Have you re-entered yet?
No, I just want to jot this down quick. I'm hoping somebody can see the video, especially if it shows her getting out with them. I'm sure they all came and got out together.
Yeah.
That's
fine.
easy.
2-1-3.
Did you talk to
I talked to the manager. She said she has to call the regional manager. 2729 through Illinois. I'm going to do it by number when you're ready.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Can you tell me what's going on now?
So that vehicle Cadillac was stolen out of Normal, Illinois. Okay.
What you mean it's stolen?
It's reported stolen.
How was it stolen?
The owner reported it stolen.
When did the owner report the car stolen?
That I don't know, but they reported stolen, and then their tracker, the company called us and said, hey, this car that's reported stolen is tracking to the Hooters lot. So then we come up here, we find the parking lot. Then we go inside and say, hey, can you pull up cameras and see if we can get out of this? You three came in and got out and walked into Hooters from that car. So that's why you're detained, and there may be charges. But when we ask you to do something like, hey, you got to come over here, you're detained.
Why y'all really talking like this and said what was going on? That's why I was asking y'all what was going on.
Because we're just asking you something simple, and you're like, no, I'm not part of this. Well, you are. The video shows you and
appreciate the follow.
I thought y'all was talking about something Hooters. I'm like, what are y'all talking about?
Gotcha.
You were inside Hooters eating.
That's what I thought y'all was talking about. I ain't know nothing about no.
I'm not going to ask you questions about the car until I read your Miranda. You were correct in that. The only thing that I am going to ask is just to confirm your information, which we can do prior to Miranda, just because I'm identifying. So I got your ID. Is your address still in Illinois?
You got my debit card?
Are you Marcus Fleming?
It says Superstar Cashmere. That's my husband, my ex-husband.
Okay. Well, that's his debit card then.
That's my debit card. It says Superstar Cashmere. That's my husband's car. Like, what the?
Benicia, what's your address?
So can you tell me like what's going on? Can you talk to me for real? Like,
I just
for real. Like on some real shit between me, you know your friends and I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You feel like the realest one up at everybody.
The cars are stolen. Everybody,
So
you three got out of a stolen car.
So what's going on right now?
So
what's
they're calling the police department normal, where they filed the stolen vehicle report. They're going to let them know who we have, and then the owners will say, yes, I want to pursue charges, or no, I do not. But we're waiting to hear back from them.
Alright, can I keep... Okay, well...
Real quick, before we get into anything, I got your name, birthday. What's an address for you?
You just have my ID.
So the ID is correct? Sometimes people have their IDs are expired, so that's why I asked. So the ID...
Yes, but I'm saying like...
And then what's that phone number to reach you out?
Appreciate the follow.
Let Wayne do this. Yeah, we got it over here.
Where did you find the...
Keys were on the gentleman with the blonde hair.
The albino one?
Yeah. God, I didn't want to say it, but yeah, he is albino.
That's not a wrong term.
I know, I guess. Yeah.
So like they were just
So
walking
they
over
were.
here?
So no, they were in the restaurant when I walked in, and I noticed them. They were in the, like this corner of the restaurant, eating at a table. As soon as I walked in, asked for the manager. They got up. I think she went to the bathroom. I was kind of like looking at them in like the corner of my eye, and then they ended up walking out somehow. I think they walked.
Talking with
I think so. But I have interference with official acts on her anyways, because she tensed up on me and started to fight me as soon as I was going to put her in handcuffs. So.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
And having these rights in mind, would you like to talk to me?
Okay, the car is my mother's car. She gave me the car. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know how to report it stolen. Like, she ain't called my phone and said nothing. Everything was fine. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was confused on what was going on. Obviously, if I knew this was going on, you think I'd be like, you feel what I'm saying?
So that's your mom's car. Maybe a misunderstanding. When did you?
If I call her right now, she's gonna say she don't want to report the car stolen. She's gonna drop the charges. Especially when you say her you in Iowa, and she's not gonna want to come get her car from Iowa.
When did you pick up her car, or when did you leave with her?
She gave me the car. She gave me the car yesterday. She gave me the car yesterday to go to Best Buy. I got the receipt from Best Buy. I still got the receipt.
Normal, like out
Yeah, she gave me permission to give her car and told me I can go to Best Buy.
So you had it since yesterday?
Yeah, she gave it to me yesterday.
And then, did you take it to your home last night, or?
I went to a friend's house and I spent the night.
Okay. And then what brought you to Davenport?
I came to get some Hooters because she didn't call my phone. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how she called and did that, but she didn't call me at all. That's what I was trying to say. My mom have a bipolar disorder, and she be drinking. When I left her, she was drunk. When I left her.
Who were the other two guys with you?
Those just my friends.
Okay.
They don't have nothing to do with nothing.
Why did they have the keys though? Was it one of them driving or?
I don't have. I mean, all of us we was all in the car like.
So, if they're gonna,
I mean,
the
boy, the tall boy, he was driving, but.
Okay. If that's the case, then why did you guys take off out the back?
We didn't know what was going on. They said something about the police and Hooters, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? We don't really have no. We just don't have no time for no racist shit. We thought it was something with some Hooters.
That doesn't make sense. If you truly were like, I borrowed mom's car, and you had no clue why we were even here, why would an average person get up from their table mid-dinner and say, let's go, and not only let's go.
Of course you're going to ask me that, but I'm black, and that's just how I'm just seeing a whole bunch of white people, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
That makes no sense.
That's how I
You're
felt,
telling me you're eating dinner, you saw cops come in, and you said, they're after us, let's walk it down.
I'm walking over to call my mom. That's what I was doing. When you see the phone in my hand,
well, why not just do it from the table and just say?
Because we didn't know exactly what was going on until we came outside, and they was just like.
Why would you call your mom?
Why wouldn't I call my mom?
But why would you call? You didn't even know why we were here.
This not the first time she did this before. That's what I'm telling you. I told you my mom have a bipolar disorder. This is not the first time she did this. The last time she did this, you can call Stokey yourself. The last time she did this, I had her car and I was in Stokey. I'm a rapper. That's why I said the ID said Superstar Cash on the ID. I'm a rapper. So I was at the studio in Stokey and she did the same thing. And then when the police officer, when they found out it was me who had the car in the parking lot, they called my mom and they was like, she told them like, just give her the car. I don't want to put the car stolen. And they just gave me the car because she didn't want to come get her car from Stokey. She does this. I'm my right-handed guy. I swear to God, I can die right now. My mom does this shit all the time. The car is not stolen.
Well, it'd be easier just to, if you knew we were looking at your car and just say, hey, I took the car my mom had report, and then we could just talk rather than like this big takedown. It looks like you're trying to.
I know. I'm sorry. I was just feeling a whole bunch of when I was scared. I don't be knowing what. I just wanted to call my mom first and make sure what was going on before I get to talking to all y'all and I don't know what's going on. I was just scared. That's what all that was. I was trying to walk off, so I called my mom to see exactly what was going on. That's all that was. I wasn't trying to walk off. When I figured what was going on, you see, I didn't walk through. I was trying to call. I was on the phone. When y'all walked up behind me, I was on the phone. I had the phone to my ear. On the phone, trying to call my mom to see exactly what was going on. Cause she do this all the time. All the time.
Well, I'm gonna get a hold of normal police.
Tell them
you're here.
I don't know if she's gonna tell y'all that she gave me the car, but I tell her she the daughter said you supposed to get her the car to go to Best Buy, and she probably not gonna say she's probably gonna say, well, she wasn't supposed to have it that long, but she never called my phone and told me nothing. So I'm supposed to know that. It's only an hour away. An hour, probably an hour and a half. Okay, this the only Hooters, and they close the one in Springfield down.
Let me get hold of the normal police. They'll get a hold of her. I'll tell her.
But I was just trying to say you can call my mom off my phone right now. She'll answer, and we try to figure this out right now.
Okay. I'm gonna let them know who we got. The 3 people that have her car, and it's up to her if she wants to press charges or not, and then we'll kind of go from there. Okay. I gotta close the door real quick, and then I'm gonna make that call.
I can't. I'm not allowed to just call my mom right now, so you can talk to her. So she can just say she don't want to drop the.
No, I think it's an officer going to her house, like to chat with her, not to ask her.
That's what I'm saying. I want to call my mom too, because I didn't know nothing about what's going on here. I want to call my mom too. And she probably, and I do have a new phone number. She probably don't have this new number. That's what I was trying to call and see. I just got a new.
I can see why your report's stolen. Like,
I just got a new number from T-Mobile.
She can't even reach you.
Okay, look, on some real shit. So you know, like I had the text now app be on your phone, the little text now, like the little fake number thing. Yeah. So my mom, that's the number she usually called me off of, but I just got a new number 2 days ago, like an iPhone. Like I went to T-Mobile and I told them I had an iPhone already, and I told them I wanted a prepaid plan on the phone. So they put a prepaid on the phone, and I deleted the when I got with my boyfriend, I deleted the text now app because it'd be other people texting me on there, and she probably was calling me on that app. I thought she had my new number. I thought she had. I'm telling you the honest God truth. My right-handed God, on my dead baby in heaven. I'm telling you the honest God truth. I thought she had my new number, but I guess she didn't, because I was wondering why she didn't call me. I just said, even my boyfriend kept on saying like, your mom ain't call you, your mom ain't call you. I'm like, nah, she ain't call me. I swear to God.
Well, let me call them. If we get this figured out soon, I'll let them know.
Tell her if she wants, she can drop the charge. I'll bring her car right now myself. That's what she had me do last time.
I got you. I gotta close the door quick, and then I'll come back and chat with you once we hear. You'll slide your foot in. And,
it's okay. Can I have my property?
It's up here on the hood. Not going anywhere.
Can I hold my property up? I want to hold my own stuff. Hey, excuse me.
Loading new max.
Hey. Hey. Come on. Bullshit, man. Hey.
Yes, ma'am.
I was just trying to tell you, I do apologize.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna go roll down the window a little bit. What's up, Anisha?
I just wanted to tell you, when I was walking up, I wasn't on the voice. I was on the phone trying to call my mom and see what the was going on. Okay. I ain't mean no disrespect towards you. You know what I'm saying? I don't
mean disrespect towards you either.
I swear to God, I didn't. I was just trying to understand, because my mom, she got bipolar disorder. She do this to me all the time, right? And I don't even understand why I keep on even borrowing her car, because when I borrow her car, she be in the right state of mind. Like she seemed okay.
Hey, so let me tell you one thing, okay? So when a police officer comes up to you and says you were being detained and this is part of an investigation, and I'm trying to place handcuffs on you, it's not a right time to start tensing up on me, okay? That's why I took you to the ground.
And then I do have my wrist is I dislocated my wrist too.
Okay.
That's why I was like hold on, right quick.
Yes, but you were starting to tense up on me, so therefore I had to put you on the ground.
I ain't tripping about that. I understand it, because we both didn't know what was going on. I ain't know what was going on.
Hey, I get it.
I'm not even mad about you tripping on the ground, because I ain't know what what's going on. I'm like, could y'all just tell me like what's going on? Like talk to me, like tell me first.
So we're still gonna figure out some things, okay? I think my sergeant's gonna talk to your mom real quick, see what she wants done. We're gonna talk to the other normal police department and see what they want done as well. Right now, you're at least going to jail for interference right now, because you interfered with my investigation and my ability to put handcuffs on you.
That's why I'm apologizing, because I didn't know what you were doing. I didn't know what was going on.
You're still going to jail for that.
We can't just be adults. I didn't know what was going on. I'm telling you, I was on the phone with my mom. I wasn't trying to interfere with nothing. I was literally trying to call my mom next to my right hand.
You still interfere with it, whether you know that or not. That's still interference with official acts. I can charge you.
How did I interfere and I let you put the handcuffs on me?
No, you did not. I had to fight you for that.
No, my hands were still behind my back. I didn't. It was both. First of all, it was two of y'all grabbing at the same time. So it was like he grabbing my arm.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you, but when you landed on your right hand and arm, you continued to tense up on me, and I had to pull your arm back.
I wasn't tensing up on you. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
We can sit here and argue about it all night, but I'm not going to do it. So you're going to jail regardless, okay?
So you really can charge me for?
I am going to charge you for it. Yep.
And I'm apologizing to you, and I'm telling you, I don't know.
I mean, it does wonder. I guess it's great, but it's not getting you out of jail.
I didn't try to tense up with you.
Yes, okay.
You keep saying it.
Okay.
Let's go. So you charging me?
I am, yes.
What are you charging me with?
Interference with official acts.
Okay, what is that?
It is a simple misdemeanor.
A misdemeanor?
Yep.
So I'm going to jail? I'm finna have to sit in jail?
Yep. Unless you can bond out.
What you mean unless I can bond out? You really finna like, I did not tense up with you.
Yes. Yes, you did.
I'm telling you I didn't. Like, I was trying to tell you I'm pregnant. You was getting, that's all I was trying to tell you. All I was trying to tell you was I was pregnant. I didn't give a chance to because you just started grabbing my arm and then your friend started grabbing my other arm. You had one arm and he had the other arm.
Okay. You are still going to jail.
And what about the other two boys?
They will probably also be going to jail as well.
Why are they going to jail for?
Just depending on what the charges we have on them for. But I don't know yet. We don't know what charges. Sorry, I'm just getting your ID. That bank card's in here though, by the way. And I have your phone up here as well.
I can't believe you're trying to say I was tense up with you and I did not even tense up with you. I didn't even know what was going on.
Okay.
You just came and grabbed me. I didn't know what was going on. That's all I was asking you. Just reading my rights and tell me what's going on. That's all I said.
So, this is what the process would have been like had you not had stuff on me, okay? I would have put you in handcuffs. I would have brought you over here. I would have put you in the back of my squad car. I would have read you your Miranda warnings, and I would have began to question you about the incident that took place.
How you was gonna do that? And they already started grabbing other boys, and they didn't did nothing to them. They didn't even say none of that stuff to them.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell you, when you walked up to me, you said something, but when the other two officers walked up and grabbed those boys, they didn't say nothing at all. And I thought you was gonna do the same thing to me. I'm like, hold on, that's all I'm trying to tell you is a misunderstanding. I just seen how they just did thumb. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
I'm sitting there and I was trying to talk.
That stuff scared me. That stuff scared me. They walked up and grabbed them boys like that, and they didn't say nothing. They just grabbed them, and start pushing me on the ground. I'm like, hold on. And then that's when I was already scared by that time. And they didn't say nothing at all. At least you said something when you came up to me. I didn't understand what you were saying, because I don't know what that is, but I know you were saying something. I'm just trying to say, like, hold on, I know what the amendments is, the meet me my rights. I know what that is. I cannot go to jail. Can I at least call my mom? I was calling her when you grabbed me. I was on the phone. I want to make sure my phone ain't working either, because when y'all grabbed my phone, probably broke. So I can't just get a ticket for this or something? So why you giving? It was a misunderstanding. It was a clear misunderstanding. That was clearly a clear. I mean, even the officer right here, he told me it was a clear misunderstanding. He even said it.
I believe it was a clear.
That's I just heard y'all talking about. That's right, you saying it, but he knows too. I was explaining to him exactly what happened. I explained it to him. Why you think I'm here eating? I'm pregnant as hell, and then you come grabbing me, and that's all I was trying to tell you. I just got done eating.
Using smoke.
I think my fat ass came all the way out here for food. That's all I'm trying to say. I probably should be going to the hospital.
You need medical attention?
I don't know. You ain't asked me. You ain't care. You just want to give me a ticket. You're going to send me to jail. Now you want to ask me. Because I'm saying something. You're being mean.
I'm not being mean.
You being mean as a pregnant girl. I ain't did nothing wrong.
Phoenicia?
Huh?
Do you need medical attention?
I don't want to know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Cause I'm not trying to be. I don't want to be stuck out here somewhere I don't know about and going to jail and stuff. I don't know nothing about this. This is my first time ever being out here in my life.
Well, you tell me. Do you need medical attention? Because if so, I will call an ambulance out here. They will check you.
You just all in my purse. Can I have my items? I thought you was supposed to get my items when I get
in here. You can't have them back there.
Why I can't hold my stuff?
Because you can't.
I don't want to go to jail for a misunderstanding.
Do you need medical attention right
Can I speak to
I'm over here looking for the team. Them niggas is dead.
Can you tell him to come back right quick, please?
He's coming back.
All right, can you tell him to come right now? Because this might be like, it was a misunderstanding. I'm pregnant.
You need medical attention.
I don't know. I don't know. But I can feel my heart starting to be fast because I don't want to go to jail. Like, I ain't been to jail. I can't be in jail pregnant. Like, can you call your sergeant back over here?
Medical attention.
Can you please just call your sergeant? Like,
I will go over there, but I'm not calling him over here.
Okay, please. Thank you.
Do you need medical attention, yes or no?
I don't even know what to say to you.
It's a yes or no question. It's not very hard.
Right. Do you need medical attention or not? Goddamn. He asking you.
Do you need medical attention?
Oh my
This is the last time I'm asking, otherwise I'm going to deem it as a no.
I just want to talk to your sergeant first. Let me just see what, I don't know.
You need medical attention.
Can I talk to your sergeant first? Is that okay?
I don't even know where he's at right now. I think he's down by his car.
That ain't him right there?
No. Yes or no?
I just want to talk to your sergeant first and then we figure this part out.
No, for now.
Cause I don't know what I want. I don't know. I'm not from out here. I don't know what's the best decision. Let's get. Hey! Hello? Hello? Can somebody in the car hear me? I can't breathe. Hey! Excuse me? This fucking car hot as hell. I can't breathe up in here. I can't breathe up in this. I'm high. I'm finna pass out.
You want to roll down the window?
I don't know, cause you either door open a little bit. I'm finna pass out up in here. Like I'm steady saying I can't breathe, man. Nobody's coming to the door. Like y'all want me to die up in this motherfucker or something. I'm steady saying I can't breathe. It's hot as hell up in here, and I'm pregnant.
I'm gonna roll down the window instead of keeping the door open, because I really don't want to stand here the whole time. Ready?
Oh my fucking God, bro. I thought you was gonna call your sergeant for me.
He's already here.
The sergeant? Okay, can you call him? This is a mercy. I need to... Can you tell him to come here? Cause I don't like how I'm being treated. I want the sergeant. I don't like how I'm being treated. I don't want to be in this car with this man. I don't like. I don't want. Okay, can I sit in somebody else's car? I don't want to sit in this car with this man.
No, you can't. Because we have other people in other.
Okay, well I'm scared of him. I don't want to be up in here with him. I'm scared. I don't like. He don't like me. I don't want to be up in here.
So.
I'm telling you, I feel uncomfortable. Can I just sit in another officer car? I don't want to sit in the car with this man. I don't want to be in the car with him.
Hold on before we start moving people around in squad right now. He's not in the squad with you.
I don't want to be up in here with him. I'm telling you, I feel uncomfortable. Could you please call the sergeant for me? I don't want to be up in this car with this man. Okay, can you open my door and stay right here? Since you stay right here, I'm hot as hell and this window not working. Like, I'm really hot up here. I'm finna pass out.
No, we're not gonna open the door. The window's down, so air's coming in.
Okay, can you call him for me? Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes.
I don't want to sit up on this car with this man. I'm scared of him. I don't want to be by him. He don't like me. I don't want to sit there. Can I sit in your car or something?
Well, he's getting ready to drive you down. Talk to your mom. She is pressing charges.
She pressing charges?
She said that you didn't have permission.
She did give me permission to have her car.
And that's what she filed with the police report too, saying that you took
I'm
the
telling
keys.
you, she...
And I just talked to her again to make sure that story was...
Can I call her so you can see? When I talk to her, she's going to say that she gave me no keys. Like, can I please show you?
She also said Tyrese was not supposed to be anywhere around her property, her home, around her vehicle. I would not allow him at my home, let alone in my car. So she wasn't happy about any of that. So she's pressing charges on everybody for the theft.
Can I please show you that when I call her, I'm telling you, my right-handed guy, I swear to God, God can strike me down right now. The lady gave me her keys to her car to go to Best Buy. Did you ask her that she give me the keys to go to Best Buy?
And she said she did not give you keys or let you use the car at all.
To go to Best Buy. Did you ask her about the Best Buy?
I said exactly what you told me. She goes, no. She goes...
She is lying. She is lying. I'm telling you, she has a bipolar disorder. She is lying. Did you call the place in Skokie and tell them when she did the same thing to them? And they told her, and she research and release the car? Can you please do your research and trust me?
I gotta throw the seatbelt on here because he's getting ready to transport you, alright? Hey, this is where I'm stuck. You can go to court for it. I mean, when she gets that point, you're guilty of it today, but... Alright? I'm gonna reach around you here and grab the seatbelt.
I mean, who's transporting me?
This officer here. Go ahead and slide back so I can bring this across.
You can't transfer me?
No, because I gotta wait with the car and we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with it.
Can you please call my mom in front of me so I can please show you? Can you just give me a chance to call? Please, just one chance. It's not going.
She was very adamant that she did not loan you the car. She was upset.
Can you
go slide in for me?
As a Christian man, could you please give me a chance? Can you let me
show
show?
When you're done, but I'm not gonna try to change her mind.
I'm not trying to change her mind. She gave me the car. I'm telling you, she gave me the car. Can you please let me show you?
No, it doesn't matter.
Can you give me a chance to show you? How it don't matter if you hear her say it? I'm not gonna say nothing at all. I'm not gonna say nothing at all. I'm just gonna ask her what I just said.
That's why I called her. She talked to the officer. She told him the same thing, and I just wanted to make sure with the new information that what you told me she was absolutely not.
And you already know she said it because the voice Tyree, she don't like him. You already just said that.
That was just like another thing. She said, you did not have permission to have the car. And she goes, he 100% is not supposed to be made around her home, her car, anything. So she was pretty upset.
She knows she gave me permission in the car. She knows she gave me permission in the car.
And if she drops it after the fact, that's her. But today she's charging you for the theft, okay? And watch your foot. I'm gonna...
Can I please call her?
Yeah, no, you can. It's not gonna
So what's going on right now? What's
so you're gonna charge theft first, and that's based on a dollar amount, okay? And then interference with official acts.
Well, we just talked about that.
Because when we asked you to stop, you said I'm not part of this. Well, you were, and that's part of.
Because I don't know. I told you. I explained it to you.
But you knew what we were here for. Let's not play around. Hey, slide your foot and I had a call.
But I told you at first what I thought was. You said it was okay. You said I believe. You said I believe you ain't do it. It was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Then why you raising the window up on me? Why you raising the window up on me? So I'm getting charged with what? I'm getting charged with what again, sir? Sergeant. I'm getting charged with what?
Possession of stolen property, that's first. And
so you
interference with official acts causing injury.
Causing injury?
Yep.
I thought you just said it was something else. Now you adding on causing injury?
Yeah.
How you adding on something else?
I have a cut on my finger from you fighting me.
From you, me who?
From you actively resisting me.
I got rings on my hand.
Oh, something caught me.
My ring on my finger. You grabbed my hand. What's rings on my finger? I got rings on all my fingers. So I'm going to jail.
Yep.
What jail I'm going to?
Scott County.
Who?
Scott County.
Scott County?
Yep.
What?
Davenport.
What the hell is that?
What, Davenport or what, Scott County?
Both. I don't.
Davenport, Iowa is the city that you're in. Scott County is the county that you're in.
So it's a real county jail or just a regular jail?
City jail.
What you mean city jail? Like
a regular jail.
It's like
I don't know where you're
like Cook County. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
A real county jail?
Like a real county jail.
So I'm not going to no regular jail?
That is a regular jail.
A regular jail is a regular jail, and then you get transferred to a county.
No, you already have a station. Shadow 01.
So I'm going straight to the county. So how long for to be up in there?
Your bond is $10,300.
That's my whole exact bond?
That's your bond.
10,000? It ain't half of that?
$10,300.
$1,000? What am I buying $1,000 for? I can't get no I bond, none of that?
You can, but then you have to pay them $1,000.
I gotta get, for me to get outbound, I gotta pay $1,000. I don't have no $1,000. I'm fucking pregnant. So what that mean? I'm gonna be sitting in jail? To the morning. So, and when I see the judge, what the judge gonna do to me? And I'm gonna be stuck out here in Davenport? And what about my friends? What's gonna happen to them? Why they getting charged for it? Okay, but they didn't have nothing to do with nothing. They didn't know nothing about no car being stolen and shit. But they didn't know shit at all. They didn't know nothing. I told them to hold that stuff. They didn't know nothing about. They didn't know nothing about. Why are y'all giving them people a court date and they didn't have nothing to do with nothing? Y'all just grabbed them on y'all own and started figuring out what was going on. Why would somebody hold some keys if they stolen? Nobody know that car was stolen. My mom got bipolar disorder, G. And you're not even giving me a break. Like, I already got stuff going. I'm already going through something. Like, you're not even trying to give me a break. You know it was a misunderstanding, bro. I'm not talking about the possession of stolen. I'm talking about between me and you, and I apologize to you. But when I understand what was going on, I apologize to you as soon as possible. Is there anything else you can do that we can work out, please, sir? You can't give me a lesser charge or nothing? That's not that expensive?
Nope, I can't. Nope.
So what charge is that expensive like that?
Class C felony.
The one that you gave me?
Nope, stolen property.
So with the one you gave me, it don't got no charge behind it? No amount behind it?
It's $300.
The one you gave me?
Yep.
So it wasn't gonna make no difference anyway, huh?
Well, no.
Cause I ain't got 600 either, huh? Cause you said the one you gave me was 300, and you said the other one was 1,000. You said it's $1,000 altogether.
It's 10,000 together.
But you said if I pay 10%, it's 1,000.
Yeah.
So that means that the charge that you gave me is 300, right? And the other one is what? So the other one is 700. The other charge. Call my mama for me and see if she answered the phone for you.
You have to call your mom.
I know, but can you at least do that for me? Can you just dial the number, see if she answered?
Your mom, you have to call your mom from jail. They're gonna give you a no code.
You can't even do that. You can't even do that for me. Just dial the number right quick, put it on speakerphone. You can't even do that for me. You can't even do that. Why not? Why you being mean? You know you can do that. You are being mean.
You have the opportunity to call your mom. I'm not gonna call your mom for you.
Why not? And you can. You off my phone?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Where's my phone?
Yep, it's in here. You got any weed on you?
Hold on.
Do you smell it?
Oh, I just told you.
Okay, if you do, you have to tell me now.
Why would I have?
Because you smell like weed, that's why I'm asking. No, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just asking. I don't want you to catch another charge in there.
Now you don't want me to catch another charge. Then you can't let me catch another charge. That's not
Come on, step out.
I apologize. I told you it was a misunderstanding.
Yeah, an apology doesn't always work. That's not how this works.
Okay, we can work out something.
But it's not an accident when you're tensing up on me. Okay. Okay.
You gonna redo this. You can still got time right now not to do it.
No, I don't. Have a seat. Thank you. Have a seat, please.
The woman was booked into the Scott County Jail and charged with theft first and interference with official acts causing bodily injury. The theft first charge was dropped in court and she pled guilty to the interference charge. If you enjoy the content we produce, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Enemy UAV overhead.
You got a camera.
Watch out, watch out. Hold on. Kick, watch out.
Stop.
You got that. You got that.
Oh, to it almost hit us. It's going east on Geneva. Yeah. Cook right now, south on Cook.
It'd be 1080 just so you know.
You got it.
It's my sucker.
Hold on. Oh, gee. It's going to go in north to Madison at Geneva.
Somebody get some stop sticks down, please.
Oh, to just hold the traffic. We're going around in circles, all right? at this point. We're at Geneva and Cook again. And I think we're going to be making a right, south on Cook.
While these two officers follow the suspect closely, another officer joins the pursuit behind them. They then realize the suspect is leading them around the block in a loop.
Get some stop sticks down somewhere.
Let's get stop sticks somewhere, or if we could... She's going around the same way. Ray, if you're near, see if we can block her off, please.
Sticks right in front of the library. Just gonna keep doing the same thing.
Okay, we're on Geneva again, going back to Cook. So if we can get her boxed in, that would be the greatest plan.
Go, 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 go.
Stop sticks right there. Chief, hold on.
Got him.
Hold on, yep. Oh, two, we had stop sticks. She hit. Yep.
Got him. Careful, Teach, careful.
Yep.
Careful.
Hey, please, get out of the car. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. Ma'am, get out of the car.
This is the suspect's daughter who just exited the vehicle.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands. You're okay, sweetie. You're okay. Chief, grab the kid. No. Nope. Hey, hold on. Go on.
Stay in the car, go.
I got it.
The suspect yet again loops around the same block, returning to where they just were.
Ray, I'm coming up behind you.
Geneva, I'm pinning. Stop it. Get the f out of the car right now! Get out of the car! 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 Get the f down on the ground! Get 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 out of the car! It's gonna be smoky! Get out of the... Get on the ground!
You're on the ground, Ray.
What are you doing?
Oh, she's 95. We get EMS. Hey, EMS coming. Okay. There's more kids in there. Hey, Jason, go find Chief. He's got a kid that was in the car. I don't see anybody, Joe, but...
Are you injured? Are you injured?
No.
Okay.
Ray, you okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yep, I just pinned
with our car to stop it. So we'll get there when we're all done. But
Joe, can you take some pictures, please? Yep. Thank you. Ma'am, what's your first name?
Alicia.
Alicia, what's going on today? My name's Katie, okay? Is there anything we could help you out with? Are you okay?
Can you take these handcuffs off?
I can't, unfortunately. What's going on today?
I'm just trying to wake up from a really bad dream.
Okay. Okay.
I'm trying to wake up from a really bad dream, and we're all living in the Matrix.
okay.
I copy. She just told me she's trying to wake up from a bad dream.
I'm not crazy.
Okay, we're not saying
We're just, no, we're just worried about you.
Yeah.
We're just worried about you, okay? Is there anybody else in the car?
No, you have my daughter.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Seemed like you were just kind of stuck in a loop there. Are you okay?
I'm absolutely fine, sir.
Okay. We're going to take some deep breaths, okay? Where are you from?
Well, I don't actually have a place to stay right now.
Okay. Can I move you to your butt so then we can chat here?
I would prefer to stay right here.
Perfect. That works for me. What's your name again?
My name is Alicia.
Okay, hi. I'm Ray. Sorry we kind of meet like this. I think your car is pretty damaged here. Just to make sure that we're safe here, I know the passenger or all the airbags deployed, and it looks like you got some your blood on your mouth. Are you injured at all?
No, I'm not.
No? Okay. Do you have like an ID on you or anything in the car here?
My ID is in the car.
It's in the car. Okay.
Mom's okay, alright? You want a sticker?
You know, like sticky tape?
Yeah.
I used to watch like this guy, he used to put like tape on it, and then it was bad. He was like screaming.
Ow. Yeah, that does hurt.
Whose car is this?
This is my vehicle.
Is your vehicle? Is it registered to you too?
Yes, it is.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm not really sorry though.
No, it's all good. Does this happen a lot?
No, this is the first time for sure.
First time. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe it's happened one other time.
One other time. Up in Edgerton or somewhere else?
I'm not really sure because I have PTSD and CPTSD and my memories aren't that great.
Okay. Is there any weapons in the car for my safety here?
I'm not sure.
Not sure? No, like firearms?
I don't have any firearms, no.
Okay. Are you okay?
Hi, my name's Tim. Okay. I'm with the fire department. What happened?
I was driving in a bunch of circles repeatedly, and then I crashed into this vehicle because I was going too fast.
Okay. Any alcohol today?
No, sir.
Okay. Any drugs?
Yes, sir.
What drugs did you take today?
Cocaine and ketamine.
Cocaine and ketamine? Okay. Do you know how much?
I really don't, honestly.
Okay. Do you have it on you right now?
Yes, sir, I do.
Where's it at?
It's in my purse in there.
Okay. Are you okay if we check you out in the ambulance? Make sure you're not hurt?
No, that's all right. I'm good.
Alright, I think we should check you out though.
No, I'm cool.
How about we just take you in the ambulance and check you out? We'll check your vitals, make sure you're all good.
I'm good. I need to stay a little longer.
Will you stand up if we help you?
Not right now. I just need a second.
Search her.
I have not searched her, no.
I'm gonna have you roll up on your side here, okay? You ready to stand up with me? I'm gonna get you on your butt, okay?
One more second, please.
Can I get you on your butt at least?
No, I just need a second. Please, I just need 1 second.
Alright, here we go, on your butt. Order on your feet. Okay, there you go. Yep. Thanks. Can I have you sit right here? There we go. Swing your feet up on there for us. Excellent. Do you have any pain right now?
After bringing her in the ambulance, Alicia refused medical services. Officers then bring her to a nearby hospital and prepare to do field sobriety testing.
Do you wear prescription glasses or contacts? Do you wear prescription
no, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I figured I'd ask. So I'm going to move my finger from side to side. I want you to focus right here on the tip of my finger, and then don't move your head. Just follow with your eyes. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I think you might be answering.
I'm sorry. I was just overthinking.
That's okay. Do you understand, though, what I'm saying?
Yes, I can understand the words you're saying, but I can't concentrate right now.
I understand there's probably a lot of stuff going through your mind. Don't move your head. Just follow my finger. Keep going. We're almost done. Alicia, right here. Okay? Right here.
I'm sorry. Can I have a moment?
Yeah.
I'm just...
Yeah, tell me. I'm going to have you stand back up so we can complete the test, unless you don't want to complete the test.
Honestly, I don't.
All you have to do is just do your best, okay?
I'm sorry,
okay.
Could you repeat that?
Just do your best. That's all you have to do, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so where we left off was follow my finger right here. Don't move your head, just your eyes. All right, so the next test is a walking and a balancing test. Just watch me as I explain and demonstrate the test. You understand so far?
Could you repeat that? I have
Yeah, just watch me as I show you how to do the test. So watch me as I do it.
Can I help just a second?
No, we're kind of done with the seconds here, okay? All right, so when I tell you to begin, you're going to take 9 heel-toe steps on the line. You're going to do a turn, and you're going to do 9 heel-toe steps back. Go ahead and begin.
Over the next 5 minutes, Alicia performed another test in which she performed just as well as the first 2. She was then offered to take a breathalyzer test and refused.
Based on how the performance of the test goes, I don't think that you're safe to operate a motor vehicle. Okay, so I do have to put you under arrest for driving under the influence.
Not driving under the influence, just okay. No.
Okay.
And we wonder why these kids are continuing the cycle. And this footage was like a gut punch because she's intoxicated and clearly unfit to drive. And I'm still shocked over her having her daughter in the car while she's trying to outrun the cops. And what makes this frustrating is because I've sat in court and saw cases like this one get treated like simple traffic infractions. She can't give that old excuse she ran because she was scared, because this was deliberate. And she may need help, but she needs jail time as well. And meanwhile, this child is left with trauma and issues that she has to sort through on her own. And yes, she may have crashed into somebody's car, but the damage was clearly already done. And I've heard far too many stories of kids who had to grow up fast because of trauma like this. And being in a mental health crisis and having addiction issues are real. But why does she have custody of this child? Because in my opinion, that is dangerous and scary. And this may be a hard truth for some people to swallow, but there's kids out there right now with parents like this that should have been removed a long time ago. And we saw this situation on camera, but I am wondering what happens behind closed doors with this woman and that child. And kids are supposed to be able to trust their parents, but how can they do that when their parent is the one putting them in danger?
This mother of the year was charged with fleeing, eluding a traffic officer, failure to stop at a stop sign, reckless driving, operating a vehicle while under the influence with a passenger under 16 years old, abandonment of a child, possession of cocaine, possession of ketamine, and possession of drug paraphernalia. The suspect was quickly released on bond. Court records indicate that 10 months later, the matter is still progressing through the Wisconsin court system. She is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Good afternoon. Hi, I'm Officer Stanley, Cocoa Beach Police Department.
Hi.
Hey, the reason for the stop is I had reasonable suspicion your passenger might not be seat belted in. So that was the reason for the stop, okay?
Okay.
Do you have a driver's license for me?
I do. It's the back seat in my purse.
Okay, no, you can just stay here. Are you the registered owner of the vehicle?
I am not.
What's he reaching for?
Nothing.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. Okay.
The registered.
Get the fuck on, man.
Okay, I understand that, ma'am. You just have to understand, I can't see through your tinted windows, okay?
Yeah.
And so when he reached aggressively like that, I was concerned for your safety and mine, okay?
Yeah.
You say he's not slept. Is that why he was unseat belted?
He's wearing a seatbelt, just not a shirt.
Okay, but he was hanging out the window with no shoulder restraint on. So he probably put the seatbelt on when we pulled up.
I think he had it on. He probably, I don't know, he might have been underneath it.
Yeah.
I was just trying to pay attention.
I understand. You're trying to be safe, and I get that. I understand that. Okay. Is he 18 years old?
He's over 18.
Over 18. I just have to ask, is that the statute depends who the ticket goes to? You understand what I mean? Okay. So, if that was the route we go, I'm not saying that's the way I'm going. Okay. Okay. But Miss, you're the registered owner, okay?
He's the registered.
Oh, he is. Okay, that's what I was trying to get at. Yeah. All right, sit tight. Let me just check this out, okay? And I'll be right back with you. Stay in the car. Stay in the car. Stay in the car.
Okay, I will.
I won't ask you twice.
I'm in the car. I'm in the car. What are you talking about?
42, keep an eye on the passenger. Possible signal 20.
10-4. He's the one we're looking for this morning.
I'm in the car.
Hey, sir, how you doing?
He just tried to get out of the car and I commanded him to stay, that's all.
Melissa, right?
Yeah.
I can't. Hang on 1 second. What was that? I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was just volunteering at Matthew's Cocoa.
I was on the phone with you earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm the one who called to make sure that you were okay.
Yeah, I'm driving busy once in a while.
Like 24 hours. And I do not need to be.
Okay. So, Melissa,
if I want to be,
I'm going to have you step out of the vehicle because I need to speak with you, okay?
Okay.
Because of the HOA?
I can get in the front seat.
I was just volunteering.
You can stay where you
just
are,
live in their
sir.
house. That's extra money that's just going for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like
This is a church.
27, you're going to want to go.
if we really wanted to use our pool and utilize
But I need to speak with her. And I need you to stay in the car, okay?
We just paid a lot of money.
Sir.
Not only us, everybody else.
Melissa, can you come over
You
here?
know what I'm saying? So the fact that you said not available and it don't even look like they're trying to
He
make
just
progress.
jumped in the driver's seat.
Okay.
Like,
It's all right.
Melissa, seriously,
right,
are you
also,
okay?
as much
I
as we
am
pay,
okay.
like,
He
no
is
gas cutting services,
having probably another
there's no
manic episode.
benefit. Like, what are we paying?
Step out of the vehicle for me, please, sir. Turn the vehicle off before you do so.
You know, if we had a goddamn shit, I don't know, a bunch of different
He's
shit
locking
here.
himself in the vehicle.
This escalates when he feels threatened or he gets upset. That's why I was just trying to get him home.
I need you to step out of the vehicle.
What's my crime?
I need you to step out of the vehicle, sir.
What's my crime?
Sir, I'm
What's my crime?
I'm off.
What's my crime?
I'm off.
What's my crime?
Stanley. I need you to. Hey, get the window breaker.
Where you got it at?
Let me here. You want to just keep an eye, so he doesn't run us over.
In 27, we're probably about to break the window.
Exactly. That's the real.
Sean, open the door now.
Hey, y'all press the issue.
We're gonna try to talk him out of the car.
He's very escalating.
I understand.
What's my crime?
Resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Yes, then open the door now.
No, I'm not.
If we have to break this window, you're going to
So
jail.
what should they do now? Rebuild the whole fucking thing? Because
Sir,
y'all gotta do
is there, sir, you are now resisting a law enforcement officer. Is there anything I can say that would get you to get out of this car? Is there anything I can say that would get you to get out of this car, sir?
Everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody else.
I'm going to break the window in 6 seconds. 5, 4. He won't get out. We've given him lawful multiple orders.
This is the Signal 20 guy
Because some
from
people
earlier,
don't want to pay.
from down on South 2nd that we did a
He's just
well-being
the
check on her and him.
He was the passenger. The lawful stop was for seatbelt on the passenger. When she got out to speak with this officer, he jumped in the passenger, the driver's seat.
Resisting.
He's already had to be told to get back in the car. I'm afraid he's either going to drive off or drive over us. That was the reason for getting him out of the car. He is resisting that lawful order. That makes me feel a little better.
Yeah, well, the problem is he needs to get out of the car.
Out of the car.
Do you think she could talk him out, Bets, or would it be too dangerous?
Sean, open the door.
Is people from the past that still live in here.
Sarge, what are we doing?
Yeah, we're keeping an eye.
I don't know if you want to pop it on that side to unlock the door.
Good call. Since that way he's sitting there, see if that back door's open just for grins?
No, it's locked.
Okay.
So pop it and unlock that door with a master. Do not reach for anything in that car. You will get shot.
Do you think she can talk him out?
I just don't want her to get hurt.
No, he's reaching for things in the car. Pop the window, unlock it, and I'm dragging him out. crime?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Get out now.
What's my crime?
Get out.
What's my crime?
You're gonna get
What's my
tased.
crime? What's my
Get
crime?
out
What's
now.
my crime? What's my crime? You. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. What's my crime? 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 What's my crime?
Let go of my ankle.
What's my crime? What's my crime? What's turn over on your stomach? What's my crime? 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 Turn over. What's my crime? What's my crime? What's my crime? Go ahead and chase me again.
Roll over on your stomach now.
Come this way, Vince. We'll go this way.
What is my crime? Hey, Melissa! Melissa! Save this! Save this! Fuck you! Fuck you! Why? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? Why? Why? Why are you doing this to me? Turn over now! Go ahead and tase me again.
Stop.
Go ahead and tase me.
Roll over on your stomach.
Go ahead and roll over! Go ahead! Go ahead and
The only reason
tase me
it
again!
is because it feel like
Go ahead! Yeah! Use excessive force!
You know what I'm saying?
Excessive force!
Whatever.
Is that on? Is that on?
Oh, right, I do got it.
Get over! Is that on? Go ahead and mace me. I don't care. What? Go ahead. Fuck you guys. Fuck you. What's my crime? What is my crime? Why do you think you can do this to me? Answer me.
Switch sides.
I have mace in my fucking eyes. And I still have my vape in my hand.
Put your arms behind your back.
There you go. There's one.
Stanley, I got it.
Hang on.
You got your cups?
Hang on. Hang on. Hang on.
You got
There you go. There you go. I'm not resisting. What's my crime? What's my crime? What's my crime? Where are my Miranda rights?
Sit up on your butt.
No.
Roll over on your butt.
No.
My car's ready.
What is my crime?
Come on.
What is my crime? I can't see anything. Get in the car. I can't see, bro.
Well, you're smarter than you say.
Yeah, right. You don't care about me.
All right, get in. Sit.
All you care about is your feelings.
Sit in the car.
Get in the car.
I can't see. Okay, well,
Sit in the car.
Sit down.
We'll get you wiped out.
Sit down.
But once
Yes.
Okay, bro. What the fuck?
what's really gonna tell us something.
Oh, fuck. Oh, don't open your eyes. Oh, don't open your eyes. You!
16 Cocoa Beach, White Male, 1015.
What happened with this guy?
He wouldn't get out. We had to pop the window and drag him out, and he started kicking me. And
yeah, he kicks him a few times.
Okay.
Now it's battery on a law enforcement officer.
The ticket was going to go to him, not her, so she's free to go.
Water! Water! Woo!
Let's get. Does anybody got a bottle of water? We can get water on his face.
Water!
Water, right? We're gonna get you rinsed off real quick, okay? But you gotta. We open the door.
What is my crime?
Be doing stupid shit. Somebody in here crying because he didn't get out the police car. Like how you mad? You got pepper spray, you got beat up because you ain't get out. Come on, dude. Because the nigga stupid. He like, what crime did I commit? Motherfucker, all they did was ask you to get out the car. That's it. Like, people be having an issue with just simple compliance. Like, just see what they talking about.
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
Yeah. Like, all they gotta do is see what they talking about, then figure out what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know if you in some shit or not already before they even get there. So either you gonna take off and run, right? Which you obviously didn't do. Ooh, I hit something. Oh, somebody right there.
Priming C4.
Oh, that's C4. Or just get out the car and just take your air, because that's what you got to deal with. And fight. kick the police and punch the police and all of that. For what reason? What do you gain? Right? It ain't like you not still finna go to jail. Or if you got a gun, it ain't like you not finna get shot. And then people gonna be like, he was such a great person. Like, okay, cool, I get that, right? Not saying that he wasn't or whatever the case may be, but exactly. Life is about choices, right? And you chose to make your situation that. Y'all could have got a ticket or whatever the case may be and went on with y'all day, but now you mad you got pepper spray and shit. Come on, y'all. Come on. Yeah. Okay. What time do you want me to come grab you? I said, what time you want me to come grab you? Yeah, it went dead silent, yeah. Okay. Right. What is you doing? Okay. I'ma finish doing this and then I'll be over there in a little while. Alright, baby. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, back up, switch guns, nigga. Smoke that. Yeah, I got my key. I was getting fucking smoked, babe. I ain't even gonna lie. Oh shit. Alright, baby.
Bounty targets are KIA. Well done. Under fire! Switching mags!
I appreciate the follow on Twitch. But yeah, this nigga out here crying in the car now, feeling bad for himself, upset he got pepper sprayed and everything, but he could have just got out of the car.
Listen, we'll tell you, but if we open the door, you're gonna cooperate, right?
Yeah.
Because we gotta make you rinsed out.
Yeah, I'll cooperate. What?
Water!
Hey,
Water!
I was gonna say, do you have something to poke a hole in it? Yeah, here, don't squeeze it or else it's gonna go everywhere.
I've just drank all mine. So.
Water!
It's coming.
It's coming. All right, so just squeeze it. Get a spray bottle. Lean your head out, and I'm gonna. Water.
Just let it soak.
You gotta wrap it up your eyes.
No, I'll get him med clear before we go.
Yeah, he crushed my f***ing balls. No, he grabbed them and squeezed on them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Spray, okay?
Yeah. I'm good.
Hey, Aaron's
Keep
running the
blinking.
follows
It's not
up
gonna get better.
on
You gotta
Twitch.
keep blinking.
All right, we're about to get you med cleared, and we'll get that. We'll get the doctors will get the rest out.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Sit back in there.
No.
You got any more in there? Yeah, let me take it just in case.
Please, more water. More water, please.
I'm gonna tow this car. She's not the registered owner, and it's got a broken window now.
You want me to take care of it?
Yeah. Do you mind?
Yeah.
So, ma'am, you were the driver.
Yes.
You were not in violation of the law. Your passenger was. He's an adult, so you're free to go. I need to tell you that just so you know. You're welcome to stand and talk to our bosses as long as you want. I just legally wanted you to know you are free to go.
We got to take some pictures of the car.
Well, yeah, Tow's coming to get it.
Tow's coming to get it?
Yeah, because we're not going to let her drive with a broken window. It's your call, boss. I mean, you want some more? I'll get it. All right, ready? All right, let's go. We're going to the hospital, okay? Yeah. I'm going to go right away.
Bring him through there?
Yeah, I'm going to bring him to the back door. All right, Sean, let's go get your eyes washed out, man. Let's go, brother. Step your feet out first. Okay. I won't let go. Now sit down. You feel the chair? Yeah. Go ahead and sit down there, bud. Now lean back.
After being treated and medically cleared, officers bring the suspect back to the squad to transport him to jail.
I'm going to search him a little more properly.
You want me to take off my pants?
No, I don't want that.
You take off your pants.
That is not what I'm suggesting, brother, man. Watch your feet. Stand right here. Good. I think we're good. Watch your head. Watch your head. Watch your head.
Sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
And when a cop pulls someone over, one of the few things you'd expect to have to deal with is someone having a manic episode. And I've confiscated drugs, guns, and arrested people that all started with a traffic violation. But when you have to take someone into custody that's having a full-blown mental health crisis, it's a different experience and has to be approached with caution. Which leads me into this video, and I have to say up front, it's easy to look at this situation and prejudge. Because I do remember interacting with people who acted this way, and it got me to thinking, this person might have had a negative experience with a cop, or they may be having a serious mental breakdown. And this looks to me that this male is having a serious manic episode. And some of the signs are mood and behavior changes, impulsivity, and judgment issues. And we did see him flip off the cop, and the woman said he hadn't slept in at least 24 hours, which is a symptom. Now, for anyone wondering why the officer asked him to step out, because he is behaving erratic, and he might have pulled off in that car, and of course they don't need it. And I've had a lot happen to me, but a groin grab, never. Because you know those movies when time slows down before the event happens? Because after it happened, I probably would have been thinking, I know he didn't just do it. Maybe body armor should be made to go a little bit lower. But in all seriousness, this video shows the truth of what cops have to deal with. And when it comes to dealing with people that are having a serious mental health crisis and are a danger to themselves and others, it's often the police who are on the front lines and they do have to deal with their abuse. But in the end, this wasn't just about a seatbelt. This man was around right in front of the body camera. And unfortunately, he did have to be arrested, but maybe that's the first step to getting the help that he needs.
This suspect, Sean, was charged with 2 counts of battery on a peace officer and 2 counts of resisting obstructing without violence, totaling a bond of $11,000. He is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law. See 2 cases of suspects driving off on officers, and things only get worse from there.
Pull to the curb. Pull over to the curb. Pull over to the curb. You're in the roadway. Roll the windows all the way down for me, please. Alright, Officer Fight the Smoke, please. The reason I'm stopping is your plates are expired for March, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, driver's license and insurance, please. Can I get one more,
I
please?
just get it updated, but they registered and like it's all valid.
Okay, thank you. You got an ID on you, my man? I'm gonna be real with you guys. It smells like weed, strong, very strong. So what's gonna happen if another officer comes? Car's gonna get searched and everybody in this car is gonna be searched, all right? And you do have to give me your ID. So that's what's gonna happen. Honesty goes a long way with me. If I search the entire car and everybody and you guys don't work with me, I'm gonna run with everything I got. You guys wanna be up front, so this is what it is, I can work with that. Fair? So, is there any weed in the car?
Enemy soldier incoming.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking if there's any weed in the car. Because it's so strong, I could literally smell behind the car.
We're not from.
Okay.
So we smoked in the car before we left. So Airbnb is like not even 15 minutes away.
Okay. So do you have ID on you?
No, I'll give it to you.
So what is your name?
Cameron.
So like I said, the car reeks like weed, okay? So that's ultimately, on top of the plates being mad, that's why I'm stopping you guys, okay? You want to pull him out first? Hey, stop! Stop! 669 B's are taking off on us westbound. They're going to YMCA. It's a dead end. Hey, I got taking fire! Reaching underneath the seat.
The officer noted the passenger reaching underneath the seat before the suspects took off. This means officers need to be fully prepared for the possibility of the suspects being armed.
Move! Go! Go! 669, give us more. They're going to YMCA. I'm gonna have spikes set up on the corner. 68 to 53rd. Squads, these are coming. Be aware. I got spikes laid out.
The officer is now informed the suspects are heading a different direction and likely will not be returning to this street.
Loading, new mag! Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Gas is closing in. Relocating to safe zone. Reloading.
Looks like they went south on a little dirt road just south of 50th Street. Which one, brother? Gas the vehicle.
669. It's gonna be a brown and brick house just east of the tracks. Car clear? They're gonna have to go through the woods. 669, they're in the woods. They're running. Stop! 669, they're running south through the woods. They're just south of the brown house. Show us your hands! Show us your hands! Careful. Do not move, you're gonna get shot! We have them at gunpoint in
Enemy
the woods.
soldier incoming.
We're south of the house.
Gas is moving.
Do not move. Just hold it till you get more. Do not move. Do not reach in your waistband. We are 100 feet south of the brown brick house, 60th Street, just east of the tracks. Step out.
Enemy UAV
Walk
overhead.
out.
Really stupid to run
Get out.
Planting mine.
Let's go. I see something out in you, right?
I'm with you.
No, we got two. Turn around. Turn around.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
You want to go hands?
Wait, let's wait for him to get off.
You want to bring her back this way, or do you want to go there?
Hands up. Up.
We'll have her walk out.
Let this house right here, okay? Watch the turn.
Enemy UAV is online.
Yeah.
Y'all grab my purse and stuff?
We'll get there.
Let me know where that comes out.
Spring mine deployed.
Over there.
Yeah, just these two. Watch here. Lawrence.
You want to go that way?
Go this way.
Go to the right.
Squad out, find out.
You got her?
Keep her here. Keep her here. Wait for them to get him out. And we'll go.
That was stupid.
Yeah. I don't know you got my number. I know the hell.
Well, still have your ID. You guys got her and that stuff? Yeah. Search that stuff too. They dipped. He was. There's. Hey,
Second-degree reckless driving, endangering safety, resisting, obstructing, fleeing, eluding, possession of marijuana, and possession of a firearm while convicted of an out-of-state felony. The male's charges are they are innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Please no. Please no.
seen me.
I will
Get
give you
out.
this stuff back. I will give you this stuff back.
No, just get
I
out.
will give you this stuff back. I have to make it home to my kid. I have
They're
to
ready
make it
to
home to my
fight.
kid. Please, I will give you this stuff back. I will give you this stuff. I will give you this stuff back.
You stole it.
I will give it back.
Ow.
I will give it back. I will
Come on.
give it back. I will give it back. I will give it back.
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
You're not gonna.
Smoke out.
You gotta be kidding me, lady.
Slamming shit.
Is this really happening?
Back in the AO.
I have to get home. I have to.
Really?
We've got gas moving in.
I cannot breathe. 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 I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
It's not on your neck.
Get off of my
I train people to do this. I know it's not on your neck.
Let me go.
Get up.
Let me go.
What are you gonna do? Roll over. Get on your butt.
Please let me call my kids. Don't know the number to
Roll
call
over
my
on your knees.
I don't know the numbers to call my kids. I don't know the numbers to call my kids. I don't know the numbers to call my kids.
We'll go.
Please let me call my kids. 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 Please just 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 let me call my kids. Please let me call my kids.
You can call me a little bit.
Well, I don't know anybody's number.
Okay, in a little bit.
Please let me call my kids. Please let me call my kids. Please let me call my kids. Please let me call my kids.
In there.
Call my kids. Please let me call my kids.
Have a seat.
Please let me call my kids.
Sit.
Please let me call my kids. No.
Our car is in the middle of an aisle because she tried to flee in her car.
Okay, her car's in the middle of in the underground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Merchandise is in there.
Okay.
I can't go down there and get it right now.
Okay.
So somebody wants to do it. God.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Are you? We'll get a chance. You can call him a little bit. Sit.
I can't. I don't.
You lost my.
I don't.
You lost me being nice.
What am I looking for?
It's a red, white, green like polo. What's your first name?
They have a one.
I don't.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Name. They try to flee with me and run me over a vehicle, all resisting arrest, all that stuff.
I didn't run you over with a vehicle. I am sitting.
Have you ever been arrested for shoplifting prior? If this is your first time, don't ever do it again because second time you're felon. Goes with a class D felon just on your second.
You got City 29, you can transfer you to pay.
10-4. How you doing? She's got, I think 3 out of county and city.
Can you please let me see?
Yes.
Can you please call them back? Yes, my kids.
10 remaining. Keep pushing.
I know, and I'm
Gas
going
is
to jail.
closing in.
For Dillard's, I'm going to jail. And you don't even have a phone that I can call.
I know. What the fuck? Who do I need to call? Do I need to call your daddy? Who do I need to call? What the fuck?
I guess tell my mom to call my real dad. I don't know.
You at the mall?
Yes.
What the fuck?
20. Yes. I tried to go. Baby, they're saying like I'm gonna have to do 116 days.
How many days?
116.
No,
She's got 2 warrants. Warrants for 16 days.
This is enemy territory. Keep it tight. Don't shoot at me!
I'll let the judge release her, but since she failed to do her community service the first time, I doubt they'll give her leniency. What you can do, she's going to go to Sebastian County Detention Center. She'll be there within an hour, but you can go there and do a property, request a property release form for whatever items you need from her. As long as she signs it over, the release deputy there will give you the keys, so you can get like the car seats and all that kind of stuff. She's got shoplifting, she's got fleeing, she's got resisting arrest, and then the warrants.
Braxton, how else were we gonna eat?
If she gets caught shoplifting again, she'll be charged with a Class D felony automatically. I'm just trying to give you a heads up, so maybe this will stop.
This didn't start until I couldn't pay my bills. The only reason this started is I've only been doing this.
You're losing ground. Move it.
What are you trying to do? Sell the clothes to pay your bills?
Dad, call my parents, because I cannot be in here for 100 days. I love you too.
You gonna take her?
Yeah, you're gonna take her.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Around this way. I'm gonna take you to adult detention. Watch your head.
Aguas! Got movement! Moving!
Dude, can you please spell out Mommy and him are wrestling on a fucking curve right here to the right? You're just gonna ignore me? Yes, I was wrestling him because I'm telling him, like, dude, I have a thing, I thought at home, just let me make it home.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now.
The easiest thing you could have did was just comply. Just do what he asked. That way it makes things...
Reloading!
Yeah, it makes things so quick and jail.
Because regardless, you know, once he saw you, you know, you're going to jail.
What's my
Rebecca was charged with aggravated assault on a police officer resisting. Worth less than $1,000, and her 2 warrants for not paying her previous bills. She is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Now, if you try to drive away when police stop you, you have to deal with the consequences. Hey, everyone on the phone, I sincerely appreciate you. Now, of course, every day police interact with the public, and the interaction can be peaceful or it can go bad. In my training, I was taught that this is why being a police officer is so dangerous. Police always have to react to the situation that unfolds in front of them. Now, thinking back to my rookie years in the year 2000, I attempted to stop a red vehicle for expired registration at the start of my shift on day work. As I exit my car and walk towards the driver, he turns and looks at me as to check if I was close enough, and then just took off. So I get back in my cruiser and begin a pursuit. My pursuit was quickly terminated by the sergeant due to the time of day because school was about to start and it just wasn't worth the risk. And with case number 1, police stop a vehicle for expired plates. The officer approached the vehicle and lets them know that he smells marijuana. The officer was upfront and honest with them, letting them know what was going to happen. And that's when everything pops off. Now the officers then get into a short vehicle pursuit and they abandon the vehicle, running into the woods. And keep in mind that these suspects had a gun in the car around a school at that. But thankfully they were quickly apprehended because most times these suspects make multiple stupid decisions with tragic endings. However, these officers gave great information over police radio, making sure these suspects didn't get too far. And running into the woods wasn't a smart choice because police don't give up just because you ran somewhere that may be inconvenient to navigate through. Now in case 2, we have a shoplifting case with the woman literally begging the officer to let her go, telling him that she'll just give the things back. But at this point, it's too late. The woman then pulls off in a parking garage, almost dragging the officer as she could have possibly hit someone. Now this just goes to show you the stupid decisions that these people make. Now thank goodness the officer had the wherewithal to stop that could have potentially caused another problem. The suspect then attempts to get away on foot to no avail. She's quickly apprehended and she'll probably be locked up a lot more. I'll see you on the next one.
was damaged during the pursuit, but the suspect doesn't stop there. This officer stops to help the civilian who was just hit, while the others continue the pursuit.
Take a right here. Careful, be careful.
Gotta spin around, but it's still southbound in the northbound lanes on Fort Washington Road. Stop this end, Fort and Silver. Stop this end, Fort and Silver.
Still southbound in the northbound lanes. Looks like we might be going east here. Nope, we're gonna go straight through.
We're headed to the war zone. Get geared up and stand by.
In the southbound lanes. Coming to a red light at the freeway. This is 778 calling. Looks like he struck either continuing southbound. Still has a flat left tire.
Taking fire! Enemy dropping into the AR. Anyone check on that 1058?
784 stopped. Continuing southbound, coming up to back in the wrong lanes of traffic here. Coming up to a green light.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Continuing southbound, can I pit if I have a chance?
All stations green light. We're deploying to the war zone. Southbound at Fort Washington, Jackson with Teacher South. Teacher 40, lining up for a pit.
Still southbound.
Southbound in the northbound lanes, Jackson Mars. There's traffic here. Roads are clear and dry. Battle Royale. Be advised, gas is closing in. Proceed to the safe zone. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Exit the car! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! We're in the road. Don't take us down. Mark the point on your map containing enemy intel. Stop! Capture and secure it to get ahead of the next effort. Stop! Stop! Flash now, Gray Beater! Flash now, Gray Beater! Inserting armor. Exit the car! On the ground. On the ground. All the way. All the way. Stop resisting! We hit your back. Stop resisting! Anyone clear the car?
Yeah, we got one guy there.
You want me to move?
Hands behind you. Hands behind your back. Stop moving. Stop moving. Stop moving.
Help your squad mates secure the intel. Join us in the
Come on your side. 1, 2, 3. Sit up on your butt.
enemy soldier incoming.
Sit up on your butt.
Put my shoe on. I got you.
We got you. I need you to sit up on your butt.
Capture complete. Hell of it.
Don't reach for anything.
I'm not. I don't got anything.
Stand up. Stand up.
Why you grabbing me like that?
750. We got the passenger. Stop trying to resist me. Stop pulling away from me.
I ain't pulling away.
Stop pulling away from me.
Just be advised that your affected within the store is still filling.
Separate your feet.
And,
okay.
It's one girl.
Don't pull away from me.
I'm not.
Because you're under custody. Do not pull away from me. I don't even know what the fuck is going on, bro. I'm mad. I'm mad, bro. Stop resisting. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm doing it. Okay, I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm sorry. I'm calm. Let me go.
Hey, listen to me.
Can you trust me?
Listen to me. Do you have anything on you?
No, I don't. I'm calm.
Okay, we're gonna search you and we're gonna put you in the car. I got you. Just be cool. Give me a second. Put your feet in. Put your feet in.
Put my shoe on.
Alright, I'll go there. All the way up. Requesting mutual aid team at calls for this regional tower.
Check them out. Keep red.
Don't cut my finger off. I can take it off. Why don't you cut my purse off? Why would you cut my purse off?
Because you're under arrest.
That don't mean you cut my
I'm not
property.
taking the handcuffs off to...
That don't mean you cut my property.
Stop. Switching mags. No, I gotta make sure. Bring your hands away from your body. Have a seat over here, please. Stop.
Don't touch me.
You pull away from me. Hit! Shooting armor.
My back's been hurting for a couple of days. Fucking thing hurts real bad now.
Want an ambulance?
No. I'll be able to make back.
Is your hand okay or bleeding?
That's his blood.
Oh. Over for you?
I ran over. I'll walk back.
Huh?
I'll walk it back. Thanks. It should be. I just sort of pushed him further into the ditch.
Under fire! You good? Searching armor.
Yeah, you're tightened up on me now.
Have a seat. Myers, you good? We got one girl we're going to take back. She was a passenger in here, so they're going to handle all the recovery of the merchandise and the tow and all that stuff.
Okay.
Um,
We're going to get the passenger back.
I was about to hit that car at 50. I probably could have justified it by saying, like, you know, the rest of the justified
Searching armor.
when I was about to pin
Back at it.
but there was that car coming in and we were both on the wrong side.
Yeah.
I probably could have justified pinning it right there just because the need to stop the pursuit outweighed the... You mind if I just dump this in my hand?
You want an ambulance now or when we get back to take a look at you?
It's just it's my back tightened up. I don't think there's anything they can do.
He said he doesn't think there's anything they can do. And I think if we get him a ride back, we'll have someone drive him back.
Oh, no. What'd you say?
I took my hand out.
All right, put your hand behind your back.
Okay, I ain't doing anything. It's just too tight.
Keep going.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me, Robin?
Keep going.
Good.
Now, retail thefts happen every day, and it's not just a concern for store owners, but for you and I as well. In the same way you or I may get up and go to work, thieves decide what tactics, if any, they will use to steal on any given day. So quick story, I'm on patrol one day on a rainy day work shift. A male had just left out of Walmart with a lot of clothing and other items, and he was in the parking lot placing the items in his car. I remember looking at my computer, and I realized I was trying to pull up. Too late. He saw me, and a foot pursuit was on. Now, the foot pursuit wasn't the problem. It was the fact that he ran into a enemy. That told me and wet and muddy that some people will run anywhere to escape the police. Today we have a case that starts out as a retail theft, and as police approach the scene, the suspects escape in a black vehicle. And what's crazy is that they ram into 2 police vehicles and then begin driving southbound in the northbound lanes. Now, as I watch this, I'm thinking, how do these people show such disregard for other people? Because the suspect already could have hurt the police officers, then he hit a civilian's vehicle trying to get away. Now, at this point, multiple police vehicles are in pursuit, but because the suspect's vehicle had a flat tire, the vehicle pursuit came to an end. But like I've seen many times, the male suspect hops out on foot and takes off. Now, at this point, the officers waste no time in apprehending the male. However, instead of worrying about his shoe, he should have been concerned with the charges that he's going to receive. The other officers also take the female passenger into custody. Both while arresting them. Now, stores catch 2.0% of the time, and the average shoplifter is arrested once out of every 100 incidents. And in 2023, stores lost over $120 billion to retail thefts, and it's projected by 2026 it could cost retailers over $150 billion. And this is why it's imperative that store owners implement strong security measures like good surveillance cameras, training staff to recognize suspicious behavior, and collaborating with local law enforcement to create a safer environment for everybody.
3 suspects were involved with this incident. 2 females who were in the process of stealing a plethora of merchandise from Kohl's, and 1 male who was the driver of the vehicle officers chased down. Kohl's staff reported the 2 females' suspicious behavior to police, and officers arrived on scene shortly after. When one of the females left the store in a hurry while the other was still inside, an officer activated his lights and blocked in the vehicle, at which point the male driver with one of the females in the car backed up to the parked vehicle behind him and then attempted to stop. Another officer on scene then used the front of their squad to stop them, which is when the police dashcam footage began to record the subsequent events. The total value of the attempted stolen merchandise was estimated to be over $1,300. The female who stayed in Kohl's was charged with felony retail theft of $500 as a party to the crime. The other female, who was the passenger in the vehicle, was charged with felony retail theft of over $500. The male driver was charged with felony retail theft of over $500. Eluding an officer causing damage to property, hit and run, recklessly endangering safety, and resisting an officer. They are all innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
On January 3rd, 2025, an officer with the Findlay Police Department in Ohio was dispatched to the Dick's Sporting Goods in reference to a retail theft. What started as a simple call later involved officers from at least 3 different departments and a determined civilian who caught everyone by surprise.
Hi. We just had a lady walk out with 2 of our bog bags with products stuck into them. Here's my video of her. Yeah, she put them in, obviously you can see her putting them in the trunk of her car.
I just saw you walk out of my store with 2 bog bags filled with stuff.
Can you get me at least a price on the bags?
So that's $170.
It's got dark tinted windows on it. It was silver Honda.
Yeah, it might be behind me. There's one behind me right now. We're just coming up to Main and 99. Yeah, this is it. I don't think she's gonna stop. I think we're westbound.
Like they just got.
She's running. Nice. Love that. Even better.
Inserting armor.
Nate's trying to catch up to him.
Driver, stop your car. You in the Honda, stop your car. No, pull over and stop. Right now. We're stuck in traffic. She's responding. Let's stop here at Reineke.
Loading new mag.
Today's gonna be one with him in just a moment.
Driver, pull over now.
Oh, teammate, get his motherfucking ass.
Yeah, she's not pulling over.
Never mind.
Where the fuck my teammate go?
At least we caught this one.
Yeah.
Under fire! I will enemy grenades! Going out there, even to your license plate, but the license plate doesn't hit me.
I know.
626, you want me to take over?
Yeah.
You gave it a solid try. Time to head back to base.
I can help you. I said no talking. Changing maps.
You should have a post unit jumping in here with you soon, 868.
Just past the 173 northbound, passing on the curve again. Traffic's doing an excellent job of yielding to me moving.
I can help you.
Even if, for some reason, they call it off and they let her go, the license plate does come back to her. So I could tell by the video you took from her DMV picture. So they may call it off if it gets too dangerous in 75.
Okay.
But we got her either way, so we'll charge her.
Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep.
You have a trooper with you?
No, I just passed a deputy in the burn, but he's not in the pursuit. He's just pulled out.
I can help you.
Or anything like that. It's just me right now. Getting into a little heavier traffic. She's gonna have to either go on the left or go right. And she's on foot.
Now that trooper should have caught you by now. There's another one coming by me now.
Yeah, I don't have any other lights behind me. I got that deputy back there, but he's not in it. Middle lane, the 181, or one underneath the master.
Hard that time. Not
Just up the 187.
and get back out.
187. Gonna go eastbound here on 582. She's got a left turn signal on to go north on 199. Stand by. Yeah, northbound on 199. Good.
When it's safe to do so, one of the agencies needs to take the 1 position, and you go to the 2 position.
Okay, the troopers look like they fell out of this. I might have Perrysburg Township jumping in here with me. We're through the roundabouts. 199 here. Hold on. She's back to the west on Roqueton Road. They tried to ram her, but they missed. I don't know who that was. It was an unmarked with some flashing lights on it. We are eastbound on North Dixie Highway. If someone can communicate to this Perrysburg Township unit behind me to come take the one position, I'll give it up. Ran the red light at Fort Meigs Boulevard, westbound.
Get to Adam, and then I go into recent, and everything's mixed. I can't remember names.
I already added both.
Adam, and then you go.
Jefferson Street through that intersection. We're coming up to the Virgin Diamond here at 75, 475 split. We're going to get back on 475 southbound.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
Trying to play police and not let them through.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
4911 rammed them.
Head for my waypoint.
Gotta get stopped here in traffic. Try to move forward. We're gonna be continuing northbound under the overpass here. I'll give you a direction here. Now we're gonna be westbound on 25. They just took a bit.
Check your map. A boxer point containing enemy intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas spread.
Stealing from Dick's.
Primary objective is to eliminate all classes.
Thanks, guys. Get caught up to do it too, guys. 868 quarters.
All the way up here.
Females in custody. We're at 75 and you get a felony.
Big reward.
You can go to prison now for stealing some clothes. That's stupid.
Guess what? Slap on the wrist. First time. Offense. Never did.
Nope. Not here.
Take it from county, honey. You're not losing this county anymore.
Get in the building, dog.
Inserting armor. Wreck my new car, man. Wreck it? Intel. Joining them will speed up the process.
16, just verifying you want in custody.
My car up.
Lieutenant. Good job.
Inserting armor.
We're stationary at the trail in 75.
That's how you do it. No damage. Well done, soldier. Check your map for the next gas spread location. Reloading.
Yeah, I'm on one.
Got a scavenger contract. Here.
Great job. Thank you.
You ain't but a with a badge. All of y'all.
Thank you guys.
The enemy is no longer tracking you. You
Appreciate
lost
it.
them.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Good work. Good work.
Be advised, you still have squad mates outside the safe zone.
Clerks. Y'all slow as fuck. Did all that shit for a purse, and they just picked my car up.
Watch out, grenade! Switching mag.
Hey! I'm trying to open the door.
There it is. Some pictures.
All for a little stuff.
Yeah, for a misdemeanor. Kind of dumb, but I got a tow truck coming. I'm just gonna get our evidence here and go from there. So I've got a whole bunch of Stanleys, some clothes, like a black rubber bag, a purple rubber bag, and a plastic bag with clothes. Does that sound about right? That's all the stuff she stole.
Loading new mag.
And he keep touching my motherfucking wallet like he about to touch my money. Why is y'all in my money?
Secure the supply boxes. Locations are marked on your tag map.
What's wrong with y'all? Fucking pigs. Just take my phone off the hood, please.
Oh yeah, we'll get there. You're not getting it though. So.
I mean, I just want to call and make sure my baby daddy.
One supply box down. 2
If
remain.
you'd have stopped in Findlay, and we would have wrote your court date, and you would have left. And then you could have called your dad, or your baby dad, and your
I
daughter.
didn't know how Finley works, so I wanted to get to Toledo.
Toledo, and now what's
And
happening?
then I
You
went
got
to
a felon.
Perrysburg, and then I'm like, Perrysburg, so I was like, let me get to Toledo.
It's terrible excuses. All right, but no, you're not going to use your phone anytime soon. So sit tight, enjoy the
Well, I
kindness.
had a newborn baby. I just need, can you call him?
2 supply boxes down. 1 to
All
go.
right, I'll give it. Okay, you know how many lives you just put in danger out there? Myself, all these officers, all the citizens out there, and then you're worried about your little baby. You could have sit home and taken care of him like a good mom.
I am.
Peace. Yes.
Sit up. I'll let you.
The suspect, identified by her with an order of sham theft. Despite her threats of having the best lawyers, she was assigned a public defender, and her bond was set to $25,000.
Hell no. She said she got the best lawyers. Right? She got the public defender. Not saying anything about a public defender because they went to law school, they did their job and shit, but like, yeah.
$1,000. Her trial date is set for August 25th, 2025, which will be her first case in Hancock County. However, a search of her case history in neighboring Toledo County revealed 17 different motor vehicle violations, including one for having an unbuckled child in her car.
Now, what will make a simple Dick's Sporting Goods retail theft call spiral into a multi-police agency pursuit? The answer's pretty simple: failure to take accountability and running. And some might think that the more police that are involved might get this resolved quicker, but that's not always the case. And the biggest issue in this Ohio incident wasn't the escaping criminal. It was the inability of the officers to communicate to each other. And trust me, it wasn't because of bad police work. Because imagine, just for argument's sake, there's 4 different departments with their own radio systems, their own supervisors, and their own pursuit policies, and they're all chasing one suspect. It can be confusing and chaotic. Commands can be missed, and units may double up or be left behind. But in Minnesota, all law enforcement channels are digital, which allows them to have statewide channels for pursuits called LTACs, allowing every officer in the state to hear a chase if needed. Additionally, there are other statewide tactical channels that allow police, fire, and medics to be all in the same channel, talking about the same incident. The beauty of Minnesota system, whenever an officer goes into pursuit, but I'll leave you with this. Minnesota can build a system that unites cops, medics, and firefighters on the same channel. What's stopping these other states? Is it politics, funding, or just a lack of will from the people in charge? So of course, let us know what you guys think. Should all states adopt a unified radio system, or is it just part of the job?
Switching mags!
Police dash cam shows a turn in the wrong direction. The officer activates his lights and initiates a traffic stop. What he doesn't know is the massive controversy that sparks from the events that are about to unfold.
Northbound and the southbound lane. There's a lot of further movement. I'll take a second. Hold back. They're digging around a lot in the passenger side and the center console and everything else.
Put your hands where we can see them!
Your hands up! Driver, with your left hand, reach down, open the door. Do it now. With your left hand, grab the door handle and open the door. Do it now. Unlock it. Keep your hands up. Slowly step out of the vehicle and face away from us.
Gas is moving.
Face away. Keep your hands up, face away from us right now. All right, put your hands top of your head, interlace your fingers.
Face away.
Face away from us right now.
Sorry, yes.
No, you're good.
Just listen to his instruction.
You're not listening. Move slowly backwards to the sound of my voice. Do you understand? Start moving. Slow down. Keep facing forward. Keep walking. Put your hands on top of your head. Put your hands on top of your head and face forward right now.
I feel like I'm being turned. Stop moving. Hold up. Let me take over for a second. Keep looking forward. Don't do anything other than keep your hands on top of your head. That's it. Put your hands on top of your head. Stop moving.
Guys, you have guns on me? I really do not feel like I'm doing...
Follow our instructions.
What are these lasers?
I want you to get down on your
Enemy
left
soldier
knee.
incoming.
Get down on your left knee.
Do it now or you're going to get tased.
Get down on your left knee.
Get his hand. Get the hand. Don't move or you're going to get tased again.
I'm gonna die here.
Keep watching the vehicle, 19?
Yep, got it.
Let's get this vehicle out of here. Go. Turn down the alley.
Go that way.
Go down the alley.
Go.
He's good. Is there anyone? Can you see anyone else in the vehicle, Chris?
I'm not seeing anything right now.
Passenger in the vehicle. We know you're there.
I think I might have one in his leg here. This one is.
I'm gonna roll you 2 vehicles. Put your hands up.
What did I do?
Show us your hands.
No, one person commands.
Okay.
Passenger in the vehicle. Put your hands up.
I'm trying to do it.
Listen. Tuck your knees up to your chest. Bring your knees up to your chest.
Knees to your chest.
I can't feel my legs.
Your knees up to your chest.
I can't feel my legs.
Okay, do you need medical attention?
Do I? Is that gonna cost me money?
Do you need medical attention?
What does that entail?
It entails an ambulance coming to look at you to make sure that you are medically okay.
Can I get some time to collect my
We're
thoughts?
going to need you to stand up now, or we are going to stand you up. You either do it yourself or we do it for you.
Put your hands up!
How many people are in the vehicle?
You can stand me up. There's no one in
in the
there.
vehicle?
I have.
How many people?
There's no one in there. There's no one else in the car.
Okay.
I have shirts in the back seat covering the windows because I banged in there one time.
Passenger in the vehicle, we know that you're there. Put your hands up.
But there's no one in there.
We're gonna see you up.
Take your knees and bring them forward.
Hurts so bad.
Bring your knees to your
One,
chest.
two,
I give you
three.
consent
Pick 'em up.
to just put me however you want.
Hostile Semtex.
Thanks. Yeah.
Loading new mag.
This is so crazy. I've never just been like hurt like that before.
Hey, this isn't a great place for you right now.
Okay, I'm gonna take a look at these probes. He's not answering my question about medical, so I'm just gonna do it myself.
No. There's no medical that I need. You know, I just said I hurt is all. You know.
I'll tell you what. You want to come over to my side? I'll hold this. Without going in front of the lights, go back around the car.
My car is suspicious or something. I just really would like to know what's
Okay,
happening.
we'll explain what's happening in a second. My partner pulled you over, called for more slots, and here we are.
Well, right.
And then we're in this position because you were not following our commands.
Well, I pulled over right away, and then like a bunch of more
You were not
showed up.
following our commands. That is why we are in the position we are in.
I followed all your commands.
You
I
sure
swear.
didn't.
What didn't I do?
You sure did not follow.
What did I not do?
We can discuss that in a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm curious if the rest of the vehicle is locked, considering that he unlocked from that front door. Probably is. But what we'll do is we'll both go up on the front passenger side here.
Squad mate,
Or on the passenger side. When we get to the trunk, I'll check it. I want you to hold the trunk. I'll move up to the back seat and then the front seat. And then what we'll end up having to do is come around to the back. And you'll keep holding that. I'll come behind you. I'll go open it from the driver's seat, and then I'll coordinate with you so when we open it,
into the area.
just like that. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, moving on. So you hold that.
Intel point captured. Great work. You've earned a peek at the next gas spread.
All right, that's clear. Coming behind you.
0565 status.
Jesus. All right, I'm popping it. But I'm gonna go around the front of the vehicle once I do, okay? I'm on this traffic stop.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Clear.
We have details on this incident's trial, and it takes a complete left turn. The following body cam footage plays a huge role in the shocking decision the jury makes.
So am I under arrest?
Enemies dropping into
At this
the
point,
AO.
you are not free to leave.
Tell you what, this is embarrassing for me.
Do you need an ambulance?
I have so little money, you know.
Okay, do you need medical attention?
Like when I tell you I'm broke, I tell you I don't even have.
Do you need medical attention?
No.
What would you like us to do with your car?
I'll bring it back to where I was.
I'm not driving it. Do you want me to lock it up and secure it?
I guess lock it in.
Is there anything in it that I can get for you?
Do you have your ID in the vehicle?
My wallet not on.
Your ID within the vehicle?
Should be the passenger.
Hey Sarge, can you look for his ID too?
Do I have his consent to?
Can I say that you should be smoking
It's a yes or no question, but we have consent to go into your vehicle to get your ID.
Yeah.
Go ahead and have a seat in the vehicle. Alright, watch your over.
Just so I'm on the same page.
So I was trying to catch up to him on Tower Avenue because his tag light's out. Cuts over here, stops, like in the middle of the roadway, and eventually goes and he turns up, going the wrong way here. I didn't light him up or anything like that. That's when I lit him up, and then he was like diving across the side of the vehicle, digging out of the lot.
This was down at his feet.
Yes. It's okay. Felt like he's trying to.
Hostile shooter.
Are you door dashing? Where's that order need to go to?
I was taking it to 2 different houses I was door dashing to. But you know what? I think I think they can just get a refund. It's okay.
What's your name? I'm sorry, dude. What'd you say?
I'm standing up a date right now. I was in the middle of a conversation with a girl. Man, this sucks.
Here, I'll try to get the heat up for you in just a second, okay?
Nah, you know, I'll shiver or whatever.
Yep, I'll try to get the heat. It just doesn't flow that well back here.
Don't worry about me.
Marked a point containing enemy intel nearby.
So,
So, I was going to pull you over on Tower Avenue there, because your tag light is out. I caught up behind you, there was another vehicle between us, you stopped in the middle of the roadway, and then you went north on going the wrong direction in a one-way.
So, that doesn't okay, that doesn't explain that though, everything that happened.
And so that's the reason I pulled you over, and then the reason all these other officers arrived and everything else transpired, you were reaching over across your vehicle, moving around a lot. We call that furtive movement.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I was looking for my insurance, but yeah, okay.
I would suggest in the future, if you ever get pulled over, don't do that.
You know, okay.
Because of that, that's the reason I ordered you out of your vehicle. That's the reason all these officers were there, and then you...
Alright, well, you answered my question.
Okay.
Thought I had a gun. Alright. Tried to make it clear I didn't.
Just kind of poking around. As far as I can see, the street has like no criminal history.
Okay.
We were absolutely, everything was justified there. I'm just looking past that. It's up to you, but this might be a situation that is more desirable to go with the city ordinance.
Capture complete. Hell of a job. Uploading information on the next gas spring.
It's all bad decision making on his behalf and not following directions that were really clear and stuff, but my own gut feeling on it is maybe there's some others. It's like how he interprets the world might be a little different than how we do, which is the tricky part of our job. That's 2 cents after kind of looking at like he's got enough. So you're trusting your instincts, you did everything right as far as I can tell, and he was not following directions, but the outcome can be different if they want it to be.
I was just under the impression that if force is used, then they have to like...
If we use force, we can still ultimately effectuate the arrest and like unarrest somebody. And so then you would do a citation and you could go a couple different routes.
No more fighting in the gulag.
Taking fire! All sorts of options. My own take on this is that a nice conversation about, hey man, when we're giving you directions, we need you to follow them very explicitly. And hopefully there is no next time, but next time this could go very different because the stuff that you did, it puts us in this situation where there's riot.
I already kind of like started that conversation right here. I was like, and he's like, well, I was reaching across trying to find my insurance. I was like, well, in the future, if you get stopped, I was like, do not do that.
Don't be supporting me jumping and trying to do stuff. It's completely up to you.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good route. Nope. Okay. Still cool bandana though.
Oh!
I could use the bathroom. No. We'll be doing issuing you 2 citations. Is going to be a city ordinance citation for resisting obstruction. In one way.
Do I have a chance to appeal the first one? I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I was being as cooperative as I could have been. I was scared. What was going on? I tried to do everything that you guys were asking me to do, but I was shaky and I was really scared about the laser sites that were everywhere.
There'll be a court date where you can kill those. You don't have much criminal record, right?
I'm not a criminal.
I did say that. However, I don't want to make you into the role of criminal justice this way. I don't want to start you down the road of having issues with law enforcement and stuff like that, which is why I'm choosing not to put you in jail. I'd be well within my right, within my authority to put you in jail right now.
Certainly understand that.
We'll be mailing these citations to you. Yes.
Have you been on the force for long?
Not too long. There. You want me to put the seatbelt on you?
Thank you, bro.
I believe it's still in your car.
Okay, so we're going back to my car?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll be giving you a ride back. Watch your eye. Alrighty, go ahead and step up. I'm gonna take this mustache off, but I do still place your left hand on top of your head, you understand?
Okay.
Same thing with your right. Alright, I'm gonna grab your keys for you, just hang tight, okay? Alright, here's your bandana, your wallet, your keys.
Okay, thank you so much. And then just since I'm gonna try to get that one of those citations appealed, is there a card or something that I could?
My name will be on the citation.
Okay.
It'll be instructions.
Okay.
Yep.
So I won't need like anything else.
Nope. All the information you're gonna need is gonna be on the citation, on both the citations.
Okay. Thanks, Officer
Right,
Taylor.
Thanks. And then just turn it into this alley here, so you're not driving the wrong way on the road.
Yes.
Thank you.
While 22-year-old Ian Kuipers was cited for driving the wrong way on a one-way street and resisting obstructing, he held true to his statement about appealing the resisting obstructing charge. On July 16, 2024, a jury acquitted Ian of that charge. Now, Ian and his attorneys have filed a multi-count federal civil rights lawsuit against the city of Superior, Wisconsin, and multiple Superior Police Department officers involved in the incident. The lawsuit claims excessive force and failure to intervene against the officers and indemnification, which is where one party compensates another for losses against the city of Superior. Ian has since said that he received a diagnosis of post-traumatic stress disorder related to the incident, for which he is receiving ongoing therapy and has been prescribed medication. He has also since moved to Denver, Colorado, after no longer feeling safe living in the Superior area. He also claims to feel extreme stress while driving, causing him to no longer work for DoorDash. In addition, he also lost his job in Denver due to having to travel back to Wisconsin for his criminal trial. Police Chief Paul Winterscheid has since stated that the use of a taser during the traffic stop was due to Ian's continued resistance, claiming that the taser was deployed to prevent the situation from escalating. While it's unclear how the lawsuit has progressed, let us know in the comments what you think about it.
And always remember, the body camera doesn't always show the full story. And this might be one of those gray area situations because police frequently have to make split-second decisions. But public opinion will always call that into question. And I have been in these moments, and you don't get to hit the pause button. And that's why one thing I used to do in my off time was run scenarios in my mind so I could train my brain to respond in the best way possible when these situations happen. And I have pulled my gun, finger off the trigger, of course, because a person reached when I told them to keep their hands on the wheel. And my point is, I reacted, but I didn't overreact. And that's where training the brain and scanning quickly comes into play. The question is, was the taser used too soon, or was it appropriately used for this situation? For me, I don't judge another cop's decision unless...
I'm going back in history to what most consider the greatest college game ever, NCAA Football 06 and the first Road to Glory. You could get a girlfriend in this game, play through drills to earn a scholarship, create a sign, use FCS schools, and so much more. I first played this game on the GameCube. It was actually the first console game that I ever played. So today I'm reliving my childhood on NCAA Football 06.
NCAA Football 2006.
We will eventually get around to some of the features that you could do on here, like create a sign. But the main goal of this video is to win the Heisman as a freshman, so we're about to load up the first ever Road to Glory ever. I think there's even a way to get FCS schools into this eventually, but here we go. Welcome to the race for the Heisman. Go from high school through college and to the pros, so we need to perform well in summer camp first to earn a scholarship. And of course, the first thing I have to do is just put my name in here. But I don't know what position I'm going to go with yet, and I can't hear any volume at the moment, but coach is apparently talking to us, so we're going to get a warm-up. I think this is where the drills start. Okay, so it looks like I could be either a pocket QB, a scrambling QB, running back, receiver, defensive lineman, linebacker, or defensive back. So we have more options on 06 than we're going to have in college football 26. And when I went back to 14 recently, I did a running back. I think I want to do a quarterback whenever 26 comes out. So for now, we're going to do a wide receiver. I'm going to try to make myself a two-way player, though, as well. I want to see if we can go on defense. These are apparently some of the controls. And let's see what we can do on this first drill. I am wide open, but we didn't get the ball. We still got some points for it though. The gameplay in this might look a little funky, but I feel like for its time, it was actually pretty solid. I would like to get a target at some point though. I'm not sure what I need to do to call for the ball. It must not be X. So this time I'm gonna go for triangle, and that's what it took. All right, so we're already learning pretty early on. I don't know what our quarterback is doing, but this is not gonna get us very good scholarship offers if we don't start making plays. I'm actually very concerned that this is gonna go pretty poorly for us. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying this out for the first time, and here we go. 50-50 ball. Give me that. All right, this is it. We're gonna fail the drill if we can't do anything here. Though we're able to bring it in, we get a tutty, and it looks like we have all these scholarships awarded for us. We have Tennessee, Oklahoma, Ohio State, or we could walk on somewhere. Let's see what this says though. Basically, got a scholarship from these schools. If you don't want to attend them, you can walk on to a program of your choice. When you select a school, you'll be placed on their roster as a freshman. You'll have 4 seasons to build your player and pursue the Heisman Trophy unless you decide to declare for the draft. So you can do that, declare as a junior. I don't really want to go with either Ohio State or Tennessee. I guess we could settle with Oklahoma. I'm really not sure how to feel about this, but I would like to have a chance at being near the top of the polls, winning a championship as a freshman. That's how I'm going to be in the Heisman run. And so we have already completed step 1. I guess now we just track our progress with the Heisman height meter, and we'll see what this brings us to. Okay, it's a little bit more customization. I'm actually really surprised that they have my small town from Kentucky on here. As you can see, we've gone with number 87. It fits right for a wide receiver. And I think we all know that I'm 6'6". I want to keep this road to glory as realistic as possible, so I'm not going to put myself at 240. I'm actually going to put myself at 243. I've just been eating a little bit more food recently. And I gotta say, those might be some of the most ugly gloves I've ever seen in the world, but that's what we're going to have to be rocking with. There's only so much customization you could do back in the day. It's been a long time since I've played this game, so I almost thought for a second that I was going to get to set my own specific stats, but I don't get to. This is just what we're going to be stuck with. And I think this is where things get exciting. I know there's a dorm room on this game because it says your dorm room is ready for you to move in, and it is time for you to get ready for your freshman season. If you can become a legend at your school, you can continue your player's career in Madden 06, or you can stay in the college ranks as a coach in Dynasty mode. That is so neat. Some of the things we're going to be able to do is track our progress for the Heisman, hit the practice field to improve our game faster, perform well in big games to become a legend at the program, and also check our mailbox to read letters from our fans. I really don't know what to expect out of this mode. I just want to play through a full season, and it gave me a reason to come back to NCAA Football 06. As you can see, we are sitting here in our dorm room. We're going to start over. I guess we can scroll through all this stuff. And looking at our playbook, is this something that I'm able to go into and actually change? Or I could begin a drill. Okay, that's interesting. We can also view stats and rankings for your team and your player here. I know I just saw what I saw. This is the girlfriend part. Your girlfriend is uglier, and the better you play, the more attractive she gets. I don't know if there's another spot where you can look at her. I also need to look in who our quarterback was at Oklahoma at the time on this roster. Same with our running back, 97 overall. I have a feeling I'm going to know who this is. And of course I do. I cannot believe it was not processing in my low casual brain up here that Adrian Peterson was at Oklahoma at the time, so we have him alongside us. We also have Sam Bradford as our quarterback. He is the white guy, obviously. So he's the backup. He's an 84 as a freshman. I think this guy was Paul Thompson in real life. I've not heard of him. I was like 4 years old at the time. And more importantly, coming into college, we are the number 3 receiver on the depth chart already, so we should get good playing time. Now, I know it's going to be hard to win the Heisman Trophy. We got like Matt Liner up here, I think. We also have Adrian Peterson, so he's going to take away the lunchtime from us. And then you got guys like Reggie Bush that are also going to make the Heisman race a tough challenge, but I do like we're starting as the number 4 team in the country. That was a lot of information to take in. We have our newsletters. We can follow our team's story. Full newsletter. Is this something that we can read? I remember those magazine covers, especially in Dynasty. Those were always so neat. I might have figured out how to zoom in on the picture of our girlfriend as well. I do think it's kind of a crazy concept that as you perform better, she gets more attractive in this game. I guess we're going to follow that. This would never be in games now. But I feel like back then, sports games and just video games in general, they did whatever. They had a lot of fun stuff. We got fan mail that we can read too. Welcome, James. Congratulations on making the best decision of your life. The next few years are going to be something special. I have no doubt in my mind that you'll leave this place with a Heisman under your arm. See you on Saturday, Mike Dyer. So we got a fan already writing us in. What's going to be interesting is if I perform worse, if I have a game where I just don't get like any receiving yards, do we then get hate mail from the fans? That would be good. There's also a trophy case that I guess will expand the more that we achieve. Right now, there's nothing in there. And I can't believe I'm still looking through stuff. We got a closet with our players' personal information. Oh, I was hoping we could like change our clothes or something. Not sure what that would be for. I think the final and main thing is our team schedule. So we're going to go over to our team schedule. We're going to see that we have to play teams like TCU. This is back when Oklahoma wasn't in the SEC. But really thinking about it, I don't think TCU was in the Big 12 at the time either. I've gone over to our conference. We are right ahead of Texas, our biggest rivals. That's going to be a huge game for us on here. We just got to see who all's in here. Like Texas A&M, they're in the SEC now. So is Missouri. We got Nebraska in the Big 12. And I just want to note, this was back before NIL was a thing. As you can see, there are cinder blocks in our room holding up a plant. This dorm would be much nicer in the year 2025. Before we get too far into all the dorm stuff, I just want to showcase some of the other parts of NCAA Football 06 that I want to talk about. We got stuff inside game features like Create a School that's actually in the game. Create a Player. They should bring that back and create a. This is where we could have a lot of fun. The fans are going to hold up this sign after we do something like have a passing touchdown or a receiving touchdown, so we need to make this something we want to read. And I think I've decided that we're just going to have to hope a female fan is holding up this sign, because this is the first one we're rocking with. I need this one to be noticeable, so I made it pink. We're going to look out for the pink sign. I do think the longer that I start to create some of these signs, I'm kind of seeing why EA hasn't put these in the new game yet, though they still should. And I promise, I did not write this one. This is generically how it was set. Take that and like it. I'm just going to leave the rest of them how they are for now, though. We can change that in the future, but there is historic rosters on here. The names are not accurate. And then you can see the plethora of FCS schools that you can just sub into your dynasty. I'm hoping that I can also sub these into Road to Glory, but I'm not sure. How can I forget? There's also stuff like Pennant Collection, which I'm pretty sure could give you some awesome boost, like being able to kick like a 90-yard field goal at some points. That might have been a different game, though. I'm not sure. Look at all the stuff that EA used to do back in the day, though. They had their college basketball game, Madden, Arena Football, NBA Live. They even had some cameos, which I clicked into for a second. We'll let them play.
NCAA Football 2006.
That was the team. There was just neat stuff like that. Obviously, you got the mascot game. You even have rivalry games, which aren't just the FBS programs. You could even get matchups with rivalries with FCS ones. With all that being said, though, it is time that I actually play the game mode that I have set out to play. We're going to keep on exploring the game, seeing what we can find, but we're going to begin a drill, our first one in college. The reason they have stuff on the menus like this for impact players was this was the first year that they ever brought these to the game as well. So like NCAA Football 06 was a huge stepping stone from 05. And it seems like we're doing Task Skeleton again. This is the drill that I had to run the last time trying to get scholarship offers. I just have to figure out how to catch it. I do think it's very hard to tell who's on what team when we're just wearing some pennies. But you can see our score up there, and then I'm calling for the ball. I need to read these controls. Evidently, I've been pretty dumb. I need to click the button that I'm on. Or maybe not. That didn't work. I just fell over and almost caused a pick. Just looking through this, I really don't think there was a button where you could call for the ball. So it's going to be interesting to see whenever we actually get it. If I get wide open, I would hope that our quarterback would see it, but he's been going to that guy. We ended up finishing at 11. And after a quick Google search, what I figured out is if you hold down X, that gives you a chance at getting it. With that in mind, I decided to restart this drill, though it's not making a difference. And as you can see, my team stinks. Plus, my quarterback doesn't see me. I'm pretty sure I put this on All-American as well. There's a touchdown. So it should be on the second hardest difficulty. I'm just hoping that there's some other drills as a wide receiver. We caught it off of the deflection there, and we almost got out. It's going to be very interesting to see how this entire Road to Glory goes. And I'm going to get better throughout it, that's for sure. Eventually, we'll have a much better practice. I will say it's kind of odd trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing, but I think if we just go over to our team schedule, we can actually get into our first game. And let's just hope that we don't lose against TCU. As you can see, we got the announcers in the booth, so this is pretty cool. And then they got us running out to midfield to be a part of the coin toss. I don't actually see myself out there though. Something I did not realize about Road to Glory in its first year back then was there was no player lock, and I'm pretty sure that you just play with the team the whole game. Now there was a clipping penalty, so we're back to our 15. But as you can see, we are in control of Goolsby at quarterback. We're over there on the right side of the field, and we're going to be able to get open and catch it. It's definitely odd. I thought I was going to be playing just my career in Road to Glory, but now we get to use Adrian Peterson. He breaks 2 tackles, and Adrian Peterson, known as Church on this roster, goes all the way to the 10-yard line. I think the weirdest part about all of this, though, is if we're here controlling the offense, fumbling it away into our lineman's hands without being able to click on and use myself is I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to win the Heisman Trophy, and that's a draw. Definitely not a solid start to my college career. And we might as well see what kicking used to be like back in the day. I'm pretty sure we just have to get the power right. Accuracy wasn't great. as it misses. I'm seeing a lot of this cutscene so far. And the Stadium Pulse were able to pump up the crowd. That's pretty cool for 2006. Did they just throw it with their running back? This is so odd. This is Inside Road to Glory, and I'm playing as any guy on the field that I want to click onto. But we force a fumble. We pick it up. Another thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to see if we can sub ourselves in as a corner. It looks like you can't move a wide receiver over there until we've gotten down to this part. I'm a 62, but that'll at least give us a reason to play both sides of the ball. I am 6'6". I can't forget that, so I should catch a lot. What I'm waiting for through some of these highlights, though, is one of our signs to pop. And look at how fake that crowd looks in the background. I'd say the on-field graphics really aren't too terrible, but the crowd looks rough. No way. There's also a penalty. It's going to be against them. And they're probably just as confused as I am. I'm not quite sure what the penalty could have been, but I want to tell you. I'm trying so hard to force feed the ball to myself to win this Heisman Trophy. But you clearly cannot stare down one receiver. It's going to be a challenge to figure things out in NCAA Football 06 throughout this entire season. I think if we get the kick meter like this, and then I make sure we don't even go for full power, just get the accuracy down the middle, it should be in. I'm just remembering these Pontiac drive summaries. Those were pretty cool back in the day. And here's another thing. There is no option for me to super sim. I have to play every snap of every game, including some bad kickoffs. Listen, we're going to have some fun with it, though. I have found myself. I'm going out there to make a tackle. They hit us with that play again. And if I can play both ways, both sides of the ball, I should be able to win the Heisman. What was that? How does that dirt taste is the sign that's popping up? I don't remember that feature being in the game. I'm not sure why. I guess I could also put myself at kick returner if I really want to go for the Heisman, though fumbling the ball away there was not what I expected. And you know what? It is time to use our height. We have a 6'6" receiver. We're going for the 50-50 ball. And it's going to be intercepted. Okay, this is going to be a long game, a lot longer than I was expecting. This is pre-accelerated clock, so I just wasn't expecting it to move as slow as it does. I missed a tackle. And let's see, are we going to be able to stop the run eventually? There we go. This is a huge 3rd and 2 for us. I was not in there to hold on. And I thought they would go for it where they actually did off of a fake punt. I was lined up to block the field goal, but they were out there ready to actually punt it to us. We're going to bring in the catch here. They just tackled us. And we currently have 3 receptions for 55 yards. Right here, though, is where we're going all the way to the end zone. Can we get that ball? We can. Don't even start in the comments about other guys being open as well. I fully understand that. I keep on faking it. What I am going for is stat padding, and I'm using controls that I might use back on current game. This has been very disappointing so far, though. Not exactly the way I was expecting this game to go for us. But I do remember this. During a timeout, which they took, we're able to boost a certain group of players. It does kind of blow my mind to that there are still people that play these old games to these days, though, just knowing the newer stuff's out. I am struggling without my basic features of Super Sim and all of that. There are so many things, though, that I think just make this game feel so much more immersive than what we have now, and really make each game special. There's a lot of pop-ups I really like. We have finally been able to outrun them for a second. You're not going to be able to stop me. There we go. We're going to start putting our name into the Heisman conversation. What a play that was right there. It doesn't make me want to target myself the rest of the game now. I just need to make sure I got a touchdown or 100 yards. And I'm hoping that next week I'll get to show out as an impact player on the field. You can see me hyping the crowd up for this 3rd and 4. They're just going to go for the play action. Never mind, the running back had it. Very hard to tell. There wasn't an ass torso on defense either, so we're just rocking with prevent. I had to select myself. They don't pick it up in the half. And going into the rest of the season, this will be the longest game that we play. I think I'm going to cut it down to 2-minute quarters. That's going to make it harder to win the Heisman Trophy, but I've already been in this game for almost 30 minutes. And hang on, I want to go back to something. Before most plays, there is some form of stat, whether it's the player that made a play on the last possession, your 3rd down conversion percentage, just something that pops up before every play that gets you immersed into each game. And I think that's something that's lacking in College Football 25. Now, there's a lot of failed stuff, a lot of glitchy stuff like this that shows it's an outdated game. But EA's pulled stuff like Stadium Pulse from this title, so I don't see why they couldn't pull other stuff too. If we're going to be able to control everybody too, we might as well also have some fun with Adrian Peterson. Just not too much fun to where the Heisman Trophy could go to him over us. We had a touchdown here, except this pass was so bad and we still catch it. And where is one of the signs that I created? One of these days, it will have to pop up. I think after a receiving touchdown, it could. And you know exactly who's getting the eyes whenever we're in the red zone. There it is. It's caught. We've caught 2 touchdowns in our first game, though still no sign of the sign. And I don't think we're going to end up giving up any points on defense. I mean, they're just playing lights out. If we can hold them here, I'll see you all at the end of this game. We do. And I remember back in the day, always trying to make some crazy plays like this happen. I don't know if it's actually possible to pull off. It clearly is. Here near the end of the game, we're going to go for a 3rd touchdown just to have it, and we do get it. And as you can see, I'm going to be player of the game. I have almost 200 receiving yards with those tutties. Defense has actually been the most boring thing in the entire world. And I wasn't even thinking about potentially going for a 4th touchdown, but it could happen. We are in the Old Spice red zone. This is the report that they'd always pop up if you remember that. We're going to hand it off to Adrian Peterson one time. You know what? Let him get in. And I have now spent a literal hour inside this game, finally getting through it. We're going to those 2-minute quarters. What a win. It's not like the gameplay wasn't fun. It's just a blowout, and it is very old. But this has definitely brought back a lot of memories. We're going to shoot for winning that Heisman Trophy, seeing all the features we can discover on this game. I didn't see anything talked about player of the game, though. We're just going to have to look at our stats through here. There's a composure bar up there that shows ours is pretty low, even though we were one of the only 2 receivers to catch the ball. And there was something so nice about just having simple information like this back on the logo. As you can see, our Heisman height meter has raised a little bit, so that's a plus. But I think if we're going to appear in the actual Heisman watch, we're just going to have to wait a few more weeks. Or I just have to advance the week. That would probably help. This is going to lead to us getting some more fan mail, this time from Jeremy Harrison. Coaches must think pretty highly of you if you're going to hand over the reins to a freshman. You're going to have your work cut out for you, though. Jeremy, sitting from his couch, is telling me what it's going to be like playing football. I sure hope he is a history himself out there on the field. He's telling me the game moves at a whole different speed at this level. The faster you can make the transition, the better you'll be. At least he's wishing me good luck. And apparently, even though I had an incredible week, it's not going to cause my girlfriend to change. What has changed, though, is the Heisman height meter is completely maxed out. All we did was play for 1 week. Evidently, I just needed to advance a little bit because, as you can see, there we are up at number 3. So we are put on notice across the rest of the country. And we might not have won National Player of the Week, but we did win Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week. We also have a chance to be on the cover of our school newsletter. It looks like they did go with us. Defense comes to play. The Sooners keep TCU off the scoreboard, win the season opener 31-0. And I'm not sure if I get to choose what stats get upgraded in the future or what, but we are still an 82. Unfortunately, even though we are about to start beginning drills again, I'm pretty positive it's just the same drill. And this was the first time that they added in-season recruiting to Dynasty mode. Before that, it was just in the off-season. As you can see, it's the same drill that we have known and loved. So I have a feeling I'm probably not going to play drills much more throughout this video, but I'm just trying to figure out all the things that I can discover in these menus, and our quarterback is blind. I think if we run our actual route, he's more likely to feed us the ball, but we missed it there, and we're just going to have it go down that we were never a practice player. That's not too important. What I'm curious about is the pennant collection. I already referenced this once, but what I figured out is if I hit R1, there's not just team boost, you can also get these game cheats, which is the things I was talking about. It makes sense to earn credits by playing well because then you can get a new one. So protection is what we just got here. And it says this Old Spice Red Zone Performance Pennant improves your player's pass blocking for 1 game. So we can continue to get more and more of these and then use them throughout the year, like if we play in the Music City Bowl. This is apparently how you unlock it to use and play now. There's almost 400 that you can get, so you just have to hope that you get lucky. It unlocks mascots that you can use in Mascot Mashup, I'm pretty sure. That's exactly what it does. And then it gives you teams that could have team boost, but what I'm looking for is those game cheats that give you some really exciting things. I hadn't gotten any of them yet until this one. QB Dud. I think this could be good. This pennant causes your opponent's passes to be high and wobbly. And I am telling you, as a kid, some of these were super fun. I know there's one with a kicker where you can make a kick from anywhere. This add points to your score when your player is injured. And we'll see if we end up actually using any of these throughout the road to glory. I think they're pretty cool. Kicker Hex, is this what I've been searching for? This causes the wind to be in your favor. We only have enough credits to get one more. Quarterback Rocket. This increases your quarterback's passing range for 1 game, so we might have to bring that out at one point this season. But yeah, there was just a lot of neat stuff in this old game. We only have 11 matchups on our schedule before we hopefully get a bid to the conference championship and the national championship. The Big 12 might not have had a conference championship back then, though. And all I know is there was no playoff back then, so if we lose 1 game this season, we're probably not winning at all. At least when it comes to facing Tulsa, though, we know that this will probably be one of the weakest teams that we have on our schedule, so that's something I can look forward to. We can focus on improving. And what I've decided is it might be best if all I I did was play offense and then let our defense get us the ball back. I think it's going to make us a lot healthier. We're not going to get many great defensive stats anyway. And I want to put the emphasis on being a receiver since that's exactly why I started this road to glory. But if we're just not going to catch free touchdowns, we might as well go with an odd play. If I'm being honest, I don't think I was meant to pitch that. This could be a crazy throw though. And we have gotten another sign, but it's still not the one we're looking for. I've yet to see one after throwing for a touchdown, but maybe if we can get this touchdown here, we'll get it this time around. And I'm starting to think that you just can't scramble on this game. I gotta stop holding down R2. That's not working. What we need is man-to-man coverage, so we could just hit this corner out here, though I'll take that. And I don't think there's any way to challenge anything on this game. Campus challenge is the penance, though we might also be able to get away with challenge status. Never mind, that has to do with stat tracking. But the cool thing is, in looking through the menus, I've been able to discover some stuff, like we can celebrate with cheerleaders or fans. We just have to do that after we get in. And if we slow this down, what you're gonna see is we're able to drag a foot down the second that ball is in our hands before that foot even hits the ground, but they still didn't roll to touchdown. It's frustrating, but we're gonna run the same play back, see if we're able to get open this time around, and we don't. You know, whenever we play better teams, it's probably not going to be worth it to force feed it to one player. But here's the thing, our defense has been so electric, we're going to get it back. They're not going to be able to keep us in games whenever we face bigger programs, but for now they allow us to just test stuff out offensively. I like the odds of catching that football. But here's where the real trick comes in. Can we finish off the drive? No, we can't. I just know we have limited opportunities to score a touchdown with ourselves, but we can't throw it into double coverage. At some point, we just have to get some points up there on the board, and if it comes with another touchdown from a different receiver, that's fine. In fact, what might make more sense in the future is just moving ourselves to wide receiver 1. For whatever reason, inside Road to Glory, I can control the entire depth chart, so that's what we're going to have to do. Now, unfortunately, to end the first half, Tulsa did get in field goal range, but we're still going to have a 4-point lead, and we've had more total yards of offense, as you can see from those stats. We might be able to get a chance to just throw this one up to start the half. I mean, we have the size mismatch, and that's the build that I have set this guy up for, but what I'd like to look for more of is simpler throws like this. I recognize that if I would have used a different build, then we'd probably be able to go for a lot more yards after the catch. But here's the thing, offensively, I'm not having much success still. We're going for it on a 4th down that we are just gonna pick up. And now it appears I've injured my chest on that play. I didn't even know that could happen in Road to Glory, but apparently it can. So we are gonna be out of the game. Adrian Peterson is just making them look silly. And it says I'll return, so we're just gonna hit the sub button and see if I can play injured. To me, this is the ultimate test right here. How bad do I actually want it? We're not going to get this one out, but eventually I'm going to get that look that I'm hoping for. We just need 50-50 balls. It's not going to be single coverage, and it doesn't work. It's probably a little concerning that I'm going for this on a 4th and 19, but I thought we had a chance. And so far, our Heisman odds are dropping significantly because we only have 1 receiving touchdown, plus Brooks is about to take it to the house. That 1 receiving touchdown didn't even come from myself, so we really need to start scoring more. What is this? Playing as a defensive line user just isn't working. We need to be able to get Tulsa off of the field, and we might. I think these lower scoring games are going to make every finish a lot more interesting as well. And here we go. I got cover 4 out there on the field. We're going to try and generate some pressure, though I got stuck for a while. But luckily, we held it down, and here's my theory. I thought they were going to run commit. They didn't end up doing that, so they could still stop us and get the ball back. On College Football 25, the computer gets too aggressive, and that's an instant touchdown. Here, though, we get the first, and I am far from done. See, if we're going to win that Heisman Trophy, we need receiving touchdowns. We don't have a single one in this game, but they just can't seem to guard us whenever it's a 50-50 ball. Like, if I see man-to-man coverage, I know that we're about to score. I just need some time to throw it straight to Tulsa. Wonderful. Wonderful. They have a chance. I know that when it comes to playing this game, I am not one of the most talented. Just because that was the way it was on 14, it's that way on 25, but I feel lost playing 06. I don't care this was my first football game. Do you know how bad back then I probably was? I didn't have any idea either because I was just a kid. I was just enjoying playing a video game. I mean, I would have never tried an audible or anything on defense. When I do it now, it literally doesn't tell me what play I'm in. But those are the times that we're working with. 17 seconds left on the clock now. Their quarterback just stared at me for a second before he even hit. And we're doing a little bit of a shimmy, celebrating a dropped interception. You know what, though? As long as we we close this out, I can't be too upset. I'm trying to become that defensive line user, and I don't know why I'm playing that in Road to Glory, but we finished the game, and we did not finish with a touchdown receiving wise. Why are we celebrating like this for beating Tulsa? I mean, it's cool that they have that in this game, I guess. But if you compare these stats to last week's, even though the yards are pretty similar, no touchdowns is not good. What I want is my player speed to be boosted. Our ratings are still not changing, though. I have no idea how I'm supposed to improve them yet. I can't even figure it out online. The Heisman hype is still maxed out. And the most interesting part about the Heisman watch right now is even though Adrian Peterson, Lonnie Church on this game didn't end up having any touchdowns last week, he is still above us in this. I didn't even think he'd still be in the Heisman watch. Thomas Page wrote to us this week, "He must have shown the coaches a glimpse of a future Heisman winner to get on the field as soon as you have. Lots of guys have come to pay their dues before they get some serious snaps. Good luck this year. It's going to be fun watching your progression, and everything's been so positive so far." What really intrigues me, though, is are we on the front of the school paper again? Didn't get mentioned by name yet. It is us on there. Defense again and again, though. They keep talking about our defense showing us. What I think we need to do is just go beat a ranked opponent on the road. It's our first road game, first time playing a ranked opponent, and they have yet to lose, so I'm curious if they've played anybody good or they've just had an easy start to the year. It really is so weird that in my lifetime, this went from being considered like the coolest graphics ever to now feeling so outdated, but I used to think this was as realistic as real life. I mean, I got to go out to the Rose Bowl for the cover shoot, so I've been looking around the stadium, even if this was like 20 years ago, trying to see if it looked similar to when I was there. Of course, we just fumbled the punt. No reason for that. But anyway, it's just so hard to see the detail on the stadium. I really should have been fair catching that ball, one of the first lessons my dad probably taught me. And we should have been giving up a touchdown there, but it's okay. UCLA committed a penalty after already making that mistake, so it's 3rd and 16 where they almost got picked. We have seen kickers before not be able to hit from here. They didn't either. But I'm having to feel stadium pulse for the first time. It's pretty loud. Will it matter, though, on whether or not we get separation? The playbooks feel so limited in the stuff that I can actually run. I highly doubt we're going to be able to come down with this, but we might have beat them deep. And can we talk about how good of a throw that was? I don't know how there's another ball on the field. Maybe if I catch enough touchdowns in this game, my new girlfriend's going to show up with a Planet Fitness membership or something. We should be able to pick this one off, but they catch it. Genuinely, like, what is happening with this game? I can't believe I wasn't introduced to breaking controllers at a younger age. That was fully justified there. I was probably just scared back then my dad was going to spank the life out of me or something. But they just got gifted 3 points by EA. Back then, I didn't even know I could blame EA for my issues. It genuinely just used to be like a peaceful experience playing this game. Come on. I'm starting to feel like unless I'm on a go route, I'm just having some really rough moments. And whoever gets open here, we're just gonna have to throw it to them. We can't risk getting stopped, but we still do. He should be doing a lot more than just slightly beating on his head. He should be beating him in some other places for not being able to hang on to balls like that. We can't be punting it back to UCLA, giving them a chance to take a lead right before halftime, especially with this return. This just feels like what's gonna happen right before they break off like a 70-yard touchdown run. They're catching that. And what did I say? I can't lose a single game this season or else the year's over. That makes this 3rd and 2 extremely nerve-wracking, but we had so many dudes in the area. And I was playing it nice. I was going for like the 10, 15-yard gains. You know what I'm going to try and hit UCLA with now? The 50-50 ball that they can't stop. After a catch like that, I have a feeling we're going to upgrade to a cheerleader girlfriend. But what did I say? We need a lot of touchdown catches if our girlfriend's actually going to upgrade, and there's another. I'd say that's a really good first half for us, but I actually wanted to make it there first, and we have with a 14-3 lead. What this does is it really opens up the door for us to continue to have success on offense. I didn't see the deep safety back there. I thought this was going to be a one-on-one. And Lee Corso has me on another streak on 3rd down, but I think we're just going to look in the direction of our slant or take a sack. I really hate how bad my pocket presence currently is on this game. They actually got that throw out to a completion, which is going to get them close. And I thought this game was a wrap, but now it's within 3 points. I think I have figured out a solution for how to scramble though. See? I just sorted it out. All I have to do is hold that back there in the pocket. And what is the point? What is the point if we're just not going to catch the ball? I'm going to immediately get it out, make a huge grab, and then just try to make things more simpler than that. I don't like the fact that I just keep throwing to the same guy. I had the option to take the drag there, but it just wasn't open. I think what we're going to do is we're going to run around. We're going to see how long it takes for us to get open. And then we're just going to miss a free touchdown. I should have run for the first down myself. I don't know if this is going to fall in the bucket, but UCLA has stopped us. We're about to end the 3rd quarter on a really bad note, unless their defense doesn't cover us once again. What are we doing? No, you don't get to sit there and celebrate. This game should already be over. But fine, I'll just start clicking on to try and make every catch. They can't either. This really is a trip down memory lane. I remember I always used to do dynasties with the teams. I know I should be excited for the interception, but I'm still mad that we're in this spot. And we just phased through the ref there. We were inside him. All right, attempt like number 3 or 4, though, where I try and feed it to myself. I think this passing summary is so cool. It tells us what side of the field we go to. And I'm going to be honest, it's about time that we just lock in on getting the win, which is why we're running. Did they just fall over to try and give us this touchdown? I didn't want to take it. They really made Adrian Peterson as overpowered and realistic as he was. I mean, this is just ridiculous here. They're literally avoiding him on purpose. But then I try and throw it to a wide open receiver and they completely forget how to catch. I honestly thought that after that drive, the game would basically just be over, but we were able to get the ball back after an interception, so we have a chance to score again. And I am so dialed in on getting myself that one last touchdown that we should be able to get it. For a game that was so close as we started the fourth quarter, we really ran away with it. And that should be enough to keep us inside the top 2. Again, that is all that matters if we want to make it to the BCS National Championship, compete for that. And then for the Heisman Trophy side of things, I feel like we put up numbers that might even jump us up to number 1. It seems pretty hard to get over 200 receiving yards in a game, but we got back to the 3 touchdowns. And by the time that we get past our bye week, it's going to be interesting to see where the rest of the country is sitting. One thing I will say, though, is I never realized how long it took to simulate and advance through weeks in the past versus what we have now. And it's been like 5 minutes, man. I just want to play some more football again. Thankfully, we would eventually get there. It says that we're now an impact player up top. Our Heisman hype is fully maxed out on the meters still. I'm sure that we got more fan mail that we got to read through. And Chris Harmon says, look at you, only your first year and already looking like a seasoned vet. The coaching staff must love having a guy like you on the team. It makes their job so much easier when guys are able to pick up the system as quickly as you have, so I appreciate that from Chris. We've yet to get it. When it comes to the front of the news, though, we are going to still be the pictures of the bye week. The new paper on the list, check out the list for the Heisman Watch, the running. For week 6, our name is even included. This is the first time they've name dropped us in the title. A star in the making. The Sooners are 3-0, and Bordeaux is a big part of their success. That's nice to see, and if we look at the Heisman Watch, there are some other receivers up here with us, some with more receiving touchdowns than we've had, but I think it's because they've played in more games. And all I care about is staying inside the top 2. There are other undefeated schools in the country that could still jump us, so we're going to have to remain undefeated. But I'd say things are looking pretty good so far, and we did even get a new girlfriend. We're not going for blondes. I've gone after blondes basically my whole life. It's about time that we switch it up. And it's going to be interesting to see how we handle our 8 Big 12 conference games. Again, we need to make sure that we win all of them. Next week, we play at Texas, which is going to be an uphill battle most likely. But for now, we're just taking on Kansas State, who is currently undefeated. It says that they're ranked 31st in the nation going into this game. They're close to the top 25. And it's going to be a night game for us, which is exciting. We're starting this one with our stadium pulse maxed out. But are we going to be able to get them off of the field on 3rd and 6? We have that all locked up. See, this is what I like to see to start a game. I think over time our corner route should get behind that zone. And now we're going to go for a little play action, see if they bite down, see if we can get that one-on-one look. But there's just so many times where the pass is not as accurate as you would want it to be. I'm glad it was there. Now, you all might be mad at me. There was a cutscene after he brought that one in, but I accidentally skipped it. And it's looking like there might not be a touchdown to end this drive. What a catch. Even though that ball is literally on the line, it's been listed as a 4th and inches. What was that for a QB sneak? Why did he just pitch the ball? I've never been more confused in my life, but
Only 4 remain. Finish the job.
It's division. It's not smite. So it's like those type of decisions don't make sense to me. Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, is this nigga just on some like street mentality? Like, Smiley's from the streets and like, I need him. I don't get that. Like, or does he owe him loyalty? Maybe he's like a genuine connection, family member, ties. There's got to be some type of reason. Because it can't just be because he's a fan of his music. Because division is a no-brainer to keep on the team. I don't know how you let that happen, how you let it go. Like that shit's insane. Right? No, it's Oliver. Technically, it's Oliver Khabib, which is one of his close friends. But it's Drake's label. But he never says like it's not my label. But he doesn't run it. He doesn't do nothing. I don't even think he signs their checks. I think everything is Oliver. Everything's under Oliver. So it's still Drake. You know what I'm saying? He knows that. He's not. He can't be mad. Because anything that happens under his brand, his label, is a representation of him. Now, if niggas want to say this is for Toronto, we're not from Toronto, we're not from Canada. Okay. that could be the case because culture is a thing, and the Canadian culture is a thing. It's powerful. It's a very strong culture. So maybe okay. Maybe we don't understand it with the song. I still think it's decent. Like okay, I get what they were trying to do. I just don't understand the massa. I guess it means madness. But yeah, I don't know. If Drake does a show in California, stadium show in California, I think he does a full tour, maybe not. But if he does one night in California, I think he definitely has the capability of doing that right now. But the Kendrick Lamar whole situation right now is just his time.
Oh, dude.
It's his time. 100,000. Right.
Damn.
Bound to happen.
Oh shit.
I fucked up understanding how late.
Damn. I didn't. That gas killed me like.
Go handle it, bro.
As soon as it touched me.
Man, shit.
Did not.
Yeah, we went to the Kendrick Lamar concert.
You like both.
But I'll run it again if anybody wants to.
Here, I'll be going to that concert. He should. Like I said it too in the reaction. Why is Drake not on? Why is Drake and Party Next Door not doing a Canada tour? Like, why are these niggas doing a European tour? Do a Canadian tour. Go to Ontario, Toronto. If it's an album for Toronto, it's an album for Canada. Do a tour in Canada. If you're gonna be different, you don't want to do something in America, do one in Canada. You do something in Europe, shit doesn't make sense, man. I get the bag, okay. But it's like, it's like they're doing shit without, like, yeah, like no plan. Like, what's the plan? There's no video. The Kai Cenat stream keeps getting pushed back. The Somebody Loves Me video is supposed to be decided with the Kai Cenat stream. And on top of that, in reality, nigga, think about it. How long is the video gonna take to make after they decide whatever they decide? Because what if they pick a fan who has like a crazy ass idea? This shit gonna take a whole month to 2 months. You're never gonna get that video. And if Kendrick Lamar decides to drop an album next month in July for the summer, again, the Drake like is like you're getting you're getting pushed out. The aura, the energy. It's like your decisions need to be smarter. If you're gonna drop some shit, you're gonna be in the ecosystem and make some shit. Be here. You're on tour, but you're not really here. You're in Europe. Oh, so it's not really felt here, the impact of that tour. You drop a song with Smiley. It's not a hit record. You could do a hit record with OVO artists. He did it with Roy Woods. He's done it with Division. He's done it with Magic Jordan. He did it with when he had him at the time. Wasn't he signed him at the time? Ram Riddles, I think. I Love McConan. You've had hits with your OVO artists. You haven't had one with Smiley. This could have been the one with Smiley. It's not one. So it's the
marketing terrible too.
The way he's making decisions is I'm just disappointed in this guy completely. Like for years he's run this whole shit and his decisions have been on point. But ever since this beef, it's been downhill. Like he'll show glimpses. Like I love like the shit we talked about, the website. I love that. Oh, the website, he's leaking shit. Oh, he's not going independent. What's going on? Now he's Lil Wayne album. Nicki Minaj hopped on it now with the remix. Okay, thank God.
Was it good? No.
It was alright. It was alright. She had some bars in there.
And they dropped a little.
The Lil Baby shit was decent. I liked Future's hook.
Not a fan of Nicki's verse on that.
I mean, I think it's the song that's just like because she hopped on that song and the beat. If she did the fucking the other one, what was that one we loved? The Fueled Up, whatever it was. Flex Up. Whew, that would have been crazier if she did that. But yeah, no, I don't know. I'm struggling to understand Drake's decisions here. And the Kai Cenat one might backfire too. Like, that might not even happen. It keeps getting delayed. It might not even happen, guys. We might not even get that shit ever. To be honest with you.
You wait and run this thing. I don't think he's gonna do shit, bro.
Sorry.
I don't even know when this album's gonna drop. We already in the summer.
Check your gear.
Literally. You talking about R&B album that was dropping in the 90s. Marketing for that. You talking about a video for that album. Yo, I'm gonna repeat that. We in June talking about an album.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the
It's a good ass album, though. It's a good ass album.
Yeah.
it's not.
I'm gonna be honest, just still so.
Get that shit class, fucking pass. Graduate and everything. That's the best
It take 10 years to reload.
984 Tony G with the 5. This is the
All
greatest
stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
100%. The Sold Out Tour and being on commercial.
100%. I agree with you, brother. 100%. This what Kendrick Lamar has done. This is unfucking. Never seen it. Literally. Like, either I think it's a combination of everything. He's obviously skilled, but he also has luck on his side. He has luck on his side with a lot of shit. He also is blessed. Nigga might be like Jesus. He might be Jesus Christ walking on earth. Like it's to that level where it's like bullets can't touch him. Like he's like unpenetrable. You know what I'm saying? From every angle. Like it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. You know, that's why I'm excited for what's next. I think more is coming. Drake's that needs to be said because
Head for my waypoint.
At this rate, bro, you're not helping your own area at all. You're making yourself look crazier and crazier.
Destination mark.
Every step. And that's just objective. Because me, I'm like, oh, I kind of like the song, but is it like strong enough to conceit, to like make people like you and you guys and be like, yo, oh my god, no, bro. So what the fuck are you doing? Is it just a fucking tax write-off? Do you owe it to Smiley? You did promise it, so you gotta drop it. But you did a whole video. It's like, damn, nigga, you didn't even do videos for yourself. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, nah, bro. If this nigga getting extorted, like, what is something? This shit don't make sense, bro.
Smiley is hilarious.
Shit do not make sense. Smiley might be sending that nigga death threats every day. Yeah, I'm gonna take your head off, dog, Aubrey. Yeah, I'm
gonna expose you.
If you don't drop the song, we're gonna take your head off. Yeah. Like what the what, is nigga moaning him to death? What the fuck is happening? Speaking of Canada, we can talk about this. Justin Bieber spazzes out at the paparazzi again. This time for like 15 minutes straight, going off on them when he was at the beach at night, and they pulled up on him. This is another king of Canada, right? This guy spazzed out saying that he's a father, he's a husband, he's a real man, and he's standing on business. He's like, I'm standing, you understand right now? It's not clicking to you, you're not getting it, that I'm standing on business, and I'm telling you guys to leave me alone, right? I'll play the clip. It's gone viral. I think Justin Bieber needs to just stop. Just stop, bro.
I think he's on drugs, bro.
Because he is his own detriment in this type of case scenario. And he says it where he's like, yo, I'm a fucking, you guys are gonna paint a different picture. You're gonna make this something else. Bros, then stop talking. Like, stop approaching the paparazzi. You are Justin Bieber. You're gonna get approached by paparazzi. If I'm you, develop a relationship with the paparazzi, and it can help you prevent issues from escalating. Instead, you make the paparazzi enemies, so they're gonna look at you that way. They're gonna look at you, you know, aggressively, and they're gonna look at you like, oh, this guy doesn't fuck with us. This guy doesn't like us. This guy, etc., etc. That's how they're gonna look at it. Where the fuck is the Justin Bieber shit at? Video. And this has to be like the 7th time that this shit has happened. To be honest.
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
Oh my god.
Why are you talking like that?
You're not
getting it. It's not
bro.
clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business. I'm a human being. You're standing on my car. At the beach. At the beach. It's the beach. You can't bother me at the beach. It's the beach.
Bro, why he at the beach at night? Yeah, this nigga.
You ever been at the beach at night?
Nah, but he really on drugs, Mark.
No. He looks like he is, bro.
Bro, he got a hoodie on at the beach at night. This nigga's a threat.
I don't think it's clocking to him.
At the beach.
You know what I'm saying? You don't think I'm a real fucking guy, do you? You're gonna take this video out of context. You're gonna say
Heads
I'm
up.
mad.
An enemy squad
I don't
marks
know
you
who
as
the
a bounty
paying
target.
you to provoke me, but I'm not the fucking one.
So he thinks that the paparazzi is being paid by people to provoke him. I can guarantee you that the paparazzi is
They're
not being paid by
to
nobody to
provoke you, no.
provoke nobody.
Depends the paparazzi though.
I don't think they're gonna provoke Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber is not like a political figure that they want to like, you know, do some propaganda against. They're just trying to take some photos of him, and they know that he gets annoyed like this. So guess what? They're gonna still do it because they're gonna get moments like this. He's doing it to himself, and he's like, you're not clocking it. I'm standing on business. What business are you standing on, bro? It's the paparazzi. You gonna be a tough guy and beat up a paparazzi? Like, well, there's no, you know. But I think he's reached a level of, like, he's had enough.
He's burnt, bro.
He's burnt out. He's reached a level that a lot of celebrities reach, where fame fucks you up, and you're like, yeah, I don't even want to be famous no more. Every celebrity at the highest to the degree of their career has gone through it. Prince, Michael Jackson, Nipsey Hussle, Kanye West, etc. They've expressed their sentiments towards this, right? Because it is not natural, right? It's not natural having cameras in your face, etc. Especially if that you don't know, you know, having to break things at all times everywhere you go.
Nipsey stole the
Changing max.
went into that car.
Crazy.
And nigga's hilarious, bro.
He slapped the fuck out that one guy.
Who was that, the game or basketball game or something?
No, it was at, I think it was at the
buy me
Grammys.
back in?
On
It was
the
at the
street.
Grammys.
The
It was at
Grammys.
yeah.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was hilarious, nigga.
His wife, Justin Bieber's wife, Haley, someone on TikTok made a TikTok saying, leave Justin Bieber alone. Like, he doesn't want to be followed. Leave his van alone. Leave Justin Bieber alone. Like, you guys don't think he's had enough? There's a quick TikTok. Went viral. Haley Bieber, his wife, left a comment. Exactly. In exclamation, in capital letters. Right. Exactly. Agreeing. That's his wife. She probably sees this firsthand. Also, we have Kai Cenat, who came out recently and said that he's actually now close friends with Justin Bieber. He's been hanging out with Justin Bieber recently, and they're actually close friends. Like, they have a friendship now, a bond, which is wild, random. I don't think that. I want to say this. I don't think it's hard drugs. I don't think it's hard drugs. I think he smokes a lot because he posts all the time he's smoking. I think he's just really burnt out, bro. I think this nigga's burnt out.
11.
Yeah, he's been since 11 years old. But my thing is, like, if you're Justin Bieber, what do you do? Because there's this teasing of new music. So with new music comes what?
New fame.
New fame. Touring, concerts, fans, money. You're doing it all over again. Your wife just became a billionaire.
His wife's a billionaire?
She's a billionaire. She just signed. She has a beauty line, Rode. They just got
The
bought
enemy
by
lost
Elf.
track of you. Good
Elf
work
Beauty.
down there.
The affordable makeup line. They just bought her for how much? $1 billion. Last 2 weeks ago, I reported it. It's crazy, unbelievable. But that's what happens. Kylie Jenner, she became a billionaire. How? Beauty line. Rihanna became a billionaire. How? Beauty line. Fenty Beauty. Who just started a beauty line? SZA. She has her new beauty line. It's called Not Beauty. She was doing pop-ups. She's still doing pop-ups at all the concert shows. She might be a billionaire soon too. It's the way that it's incredible. The industry is insane. They make so much fucking money. But she's not like not involved. It's still her brand. Haley still like has to run the company. Like she's still involved. It's insane. It's an amazing deal.
Gas is inbound.
Justin Bieber
Marking
could
new
technically
safe zone.
retire. If he needs to make a life decision. If you really can't handle this, if this shit fucks you up that much, because it's health, it's your health at the end of the day, your mental health. Quit. Don't drop music.
Someone buy me back in.
Niggas have done
Reloading.
it successfully. Frank Ocean technically is doing it right now.
Barry been doing it for years.
Frank Ocean's technically been doing that shit for years right now. Like, when's the last Blonde? Hey Siri, when was the last Frank Ocean album? 2016. We haven't gotten a Frank Ocean album since 2016. Hey Siri, when was the last Rihanna album? 2016. We haven't gotten a brand new Frank Ocean or Rihanna album since 2016. Technically, they're both retired.
But they have different reasons. Rihanna became rich and she wanted to do fashion. Frank Ocean robbed Apple.
kind of became rich too.
Yeah. So I don't.
His brother also passed away. Rest in peace. His brother allegedly passed away in a car crash. Right. That's what was reported.
I don't even think he signed under anybody anymore.
But that's my thing. Rihanna's still Rihanna.
Yeah.
Frank Ocean's still Frank Ocean. Justin Bieber can still be Justin Bieber. Don't be a part of this if you don't want to be a part of it. Now, there was rumors of him having to pay a lot of money, etc. For he has like a master's deal situation, and people were like, he might be broke, etc. Justin Bieber's not broke. And on top of that, if Justin Bieber's broke, guess who's not? His billionaire wife. And she loves him to death. I doubt that she'll let that nigga live on the street. Like, Justin Bieber's not broke. Just stop. But what should Justin Bieber do? Like, we see this type of shit, right? This is
no bullshit, bro.
This is what Kanye was going through when Kanye was but Kanye was throwing shit and throwing cameras.
You remember when he was in the garage? They were like, "Good morning, Kanye." And he was like, "Shut the fuck up." Bro,
that's what Bieber kind of said the other day, the last 2 months ago when we were talking about it. He was like, they were like, good morning or some shit. Like, how you doing? He was like, don't good morning me.
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah. That's
don't what's up me. And I kind of get that. So it's not like I don't sympathize. Like, I get it.
But yo, get over it. You gotta get over it.
There's people dying, bro. There's way bigger issues. Like, put your energy towards that. If you want to like help the world, do some other shit with your voice. Acknowledge your blessings. Yeah, bro. Like, be privileged at the same time, but they are traumatized. So I'm not trying to dismiss the trauma because you know niggas' trauma is different. Like, there is a such thing as the childhood pain trauma.
Of course.
He's one of these examples.
Of course.
But bro,
the same way we have to get over our trauma. Get over yours, bro. Sorry. That's life. The same way I gotta get up every day with my issues, you gotta get up and deal with yours. So that's why when he gets like this, I'm like, bro, there's niggas who get like this on every day. But they're not rich and famous, so no one cares. Why should I care that Justin Bieber's going through this? Justin Bieber, the world's not gonna change for you. You gotta just get over it. God bless.
And he's talented as fuck. He still is one of the most talented artists right now. Like, if he drops some shit, he could drop the best shit. If he drops an album today, it could be the best album out today. It could be the best album of the year. It could be the best song of the year, best video of the year. He still is Justin Bieber. I don't think his talent's questioned. He's never fallen off. His old shit goes viral. Like, he has his legacy song, his legacy act, his legacy act. But this crash out is pretty wild.
And it just feeds into it too. That was the issue with Kanye when it was happening. Niggas kept telling him, bro, the more you interact with people, the worse it's gonna get.
Literally.
And that's why you never get Jay-Z and Beyonce this shit. Bro, them niggas be on boats with billionaires and they still get caught in photos.
Bro, I think Jay-Z and Beyonce might not even pass gas. Them niggas look like they don't fart. Like, they have no stress. Like, you never see these niggas with heartburn. They probably never had a Tums in their life. Like, they have no stress. Yeah. It's crazy, bro.
Don't even know what an Advil
is. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that they might stumble upon might be the child issue. If the daughter does have anything health-wise, because the scrutiny that the public face and what Kanye said was disgusting. So it's like they're only gonna get older and older, but at the same time, I mean, shit. Who gives a fuck? Like, that shit, you're a blessing no matter what, you are alive. You know what I'm saying? And who are you to judge? You know what I'm saying? That's their challenges as parents, if they are dealing with it. Because I don't see no confirmation of it. As of right now, it just looks like a young girl, young daughter, excited on stage. But people made that a whole thing. But bro, it sucks to be it has to suck to be famous. Like, it's not all what it's cut up out to be. Like, these niggas go through a lot. But you are Justin Bieber.
Yo, Justin Bieber.
You can afford the most professional mental health therapist. Yeah. Like, this nigga can like get all the help of the world.
Bro, I'd rather cry in a Mercedes truck than my Honda Civic. 100%. Justin Bieber, give me a Mercedes truck. Yo, like, if you don't want it, I'll take it. I'll go fuck it. Niggas forget fast how hard shit get, bro. Shit, I gotta just deal with paparazzi. Nigga, I'll do what ASAP did. Yo, let's jog. Let's jog. Come on, run with me.
That was fire.
That's how you handle these niggas.
Challenge them niggas.
Yeah, like, yo, you want it that bad?
Let's see if you can keep up.
Run a mile with me. Let's
run
go.
With me.
That bitch was running. Yo, shorty was running. She's asking him questions. He's like, no, I don't care. Get the fuck up. He's hilarious, bro.
Literally.
He got niggas running with him that are like his running friends too. I think that shit was.
Or like hide. There's celebrities that have hidden for years. Celebrities have hidden. Drake revealed that he wore like a, what was it, like a whole costume and like fake mask one time. Drake, like he dressed up. What was it, like as like an old man? I think Drake dressed up as like an old man to like sneak into the hospital or the prison to visit Lil Wayne, some shit like that. Like so you could do that. God bless. Sometimes I feel like they're not on the outside, obviously looking in. So like their perspective is different completely. But there's gotta be someone around their team that's like, yo, like when Justin Bieber was approaching them, the guy next to him. Let's see. I think he's right here. This guy right here. What?
Whatever, the audio, whatever, is mad loud.
Loud?
Yeah, like there's something in the background.
Oh no one's talking yet. I think.
It's not annoying, bro. It's heart aching. It's a difference from annoying. I'll tell you the difference, bro.
Oh, show the camera quick. Show the TV.
You got the wrong. No, bro. No, because guess what? I'm gonna be right there, and they're gonna be right here. I'm gonna walk from here to there. It's I know the game, bro.
Like he put the flashlight in his face.
Bro, it's a game, like you just said.
I don't think it's drugs. I think he's just losing it with this shit, like the fame. I think fame. He just can't handle fame. But fame, you know what I'm saying? It's there, but how you handle it is optional. You don't gotta be on the limelight. You can hide, bro.
Yo, someone said Drake dressed up as an old man to visit the local playground.
Y'all crazy. That is crazy. Listen, God forbid Drake does ever come out to be a pedophile for real, though. That would be the wildest. That'll be bigger than Jesus Christ coming back on Earth.
Yeah, bro, that'd be the funniest damn.
That'll be the craziest thing, like, because of the.
You sip on that yet?
Yeah, it's disgusting. It might be the worst drink I've ever had in my life. But Justin Bieber, get over it.
Yeah, man, Justin. Listen, I love you dearly. Like, I think that Justin Bieber is an iconic artist. What that guy did at that young as of age, like, bro.
Baby. Ooh.
And his talent is very rare, to be honest with you. It's very rare to be a white artist that gets accepted into all cultures, black culture, etc., to the extent and to the level how Justin Bieber got accepted. Like, Justin Bieber gets viewed a lot of times as an R&B artist with the type of production and the sounds that he does and the vocal arrangements, and he has done rap records, etc. Like, he's been cool. He's always been cool. Like, he's never been considered like, oh, he's whack, he's falling off. No, like, he's always been on the uppity up. So it's like now